techniques are very ancient, we rely just as heavily on technology. Spectrum allows my business to go from surviving to thriving.
Keep your business running smoothly with Spectrum Internet, starting at $40 a month. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Starting to get a little thin without Mac Hollins.
Okay. So obviously that's going to be a thing as the Patriots head into the postseason. They're going to play at least one, if not two. Could be two games, depending on if they win without Mac Hollins. And they still are in play for the bye, but it doesn't look likely. But anything could happen in Week 18. When we get back, we'll talk more to Greg Bedard of the Boston Sports Journal. Specifically, I want to ask him about the running game and Drake May's place in it as we go forward. That's coming up on the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub. Let's get the headlines real quick from Joe Murray.
Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Patriots 42-10 winners over the Jets today. Drake May, 5 touchdown passes, 19 of 21, 256 yards. TDs from Stephon Diggs, Ramondre Stevenson, Efton Chisholm, Hunter Henry, and Austin Hooper. Pats finish the season 8-0 on the road. They're now 13-3 on the season. And they'll wrap up the regular season next week versus Miami. The Dolphins got a 20-17 win over the Bucs. Today it was the Browns 13, Steelers 6. Saints get a 34-26 win over the Titans. Jaguars, they now have 12 wins with a 23-17 win over the Colts. And the Seahawks with a 27-10 win over the Panthers. Bengals 37-14 over the Cardinals. And right now, halftime, Giants have a 17-3 lead over the Raiders. Eagles, they're up 10-0 over Buffalo. If Buffalo loses, the Patriots will win the AFC East. Later on tonight, you will have the Bears and 49ers. Monday Night Football features MVP favorite Matthew Stafford in the Atlanta Falcons. And the Boston Celtics just about to get underway. They take on the Portland Trail Blazers. Headlines brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off your next draft oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. We'll have more with Greg Bedard of the Boston Sports Journal coming up next here on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports of Patriots Radio Network.
Apex Entertainment in Marlboro is 100,000 square feet of pure fun. This is New England kicker Andy Borgalis, and this season, with every field goal I kick, Apex will be donating $100 to support autism education and research at the New England Center for Children. Check out Apex on social media or go to apexentertainment.com.
You work hard for your money. It's time to put your money to work for you. Buy a commercial Ford vehicle before the end of the year, and you could potentially save a bundle at tax time. Take advantage of this opportunity before December 31st on the #1 selling commercial vehicles for 40 consecutive years. And start working smarter with your money. Consult your tax advisor. Then visit your New England Ford dealers to learn more. Based on S&P Global Mobility, CY 1985 to 2024 U.S. TIPNet registrations, excluding registrations to individuals.
Poor Diana in accounting. She fell for an email phishing scam. Computers shut down. And people freaked out, especially about getting paid.
Hey!
Fortunately, the company had cyber risk coverage from Safety Insurance. Safety covered the cost of systems and data restoration, business income-related losses, and more. Don't let one human error shut down your business. Ask an independent agent about Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life storms, even the cyber kind.
Hey, it's Maz for Aaron's. Cold, windy, but there's no snow. But let me remind you that the infamous Snowmageddon year, where we got pummeled with snow, didn't start until January 26th. That's right, the weather can change on a dime, so do what I did. Be prepared with an Aaron's, the king of snow. I trust Aaron's to throw snow better and farther than any other snow throwers out there. So for you, throw back what old man winter dishes out with Aaron's, the king of snow. Visit your local independent Aaron's dealer today.
98.5 The Sports Hub is proud to welcome the following partners to the Patriots Radio Network. Autodesk. From skyscrapers to stadiums, design and build anything with Autodesk, the official design and make platform of the New England Patriots. Jean d'Arc Credit Union. They're teaming with Keon White for tackling financial wellness to donate $50 for every tackle up to $50,000 to support financial wellness in their communities. Become a member or get your financial playbook now at jdcu.com. From Boston's Home for Sports, thank you for joining our winning team.
Webster Bank was founded in 1935. Banking's changed since then, and so have we. We've grown into one of the largest banks with comprehensive financial solutions that meet the needs of modern life. But in 90 years, one thing hasn't changed. We're committed to doing what's right for our clients, our colleagues, and the communities we serve. Today, tomorrow, and for the next 90 years. A legacy of purpose with a future of possibilities. Learn more at WebsterBank.com. Webster Bank N.A. member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Facilities managers, it's time to think inside the box. Storage trailers and ground-level storage containers from Eagle Leasing are the way to go. I'm Mike Eagle. Call 1-800-GET-EAGLE or visit us at eagleleasing.com. You see us everywhere. We're Eagle Leasing.
Live only happens once. For concert tickets, tour information, and all things live music, visit livenation.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877 Cars for Kids.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
Listen up, guys. It's Drake May here to help get your finances into shape. You want to feel confident about your money? You need Betterment. Their automated tools help you grow your wealth and save on taxes. You don't even have to call an audible. They handle it for you. Take it from me. When you know your money is doing what it should be, you become full of that "we got this" energy. That's the Betterment effect in action. So get up, sign up, and start investing like a pro. Get started today at Betterment.com.
Investing involves risk. Performance not guaranteed. Paid client act. Views may not be representative. See App Store and Google Play Store reviews. Learn more at betterment.com/pursuebetter/partners.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability.
Nice.
Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
This is 2026. No more messing around. It's the first day of the rest of your life. Today, you are switching to Astound. Shifting your Wi-Fi and life into a new gear. Reliable, affordable connection. So you can browse, watch, and play like you've always wanted. Because slow Wi-Fi is so last year. Under budget, full speed ahead. That's Astound. Wi-Fi starting at $19.95 per month. Restrictions apply. See astound.com for details.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
2nd down and 6 for May under center from the right hash mark of the Jets 40 on the game's opening series. 2 tight ends plus an extra tackle left. Handoff Stevenson started left, cut it back through a big hole and runs it right across the 30. Spins out of a hit. Right side 20. Stiff arm at the 17 as he's ridden out of bounds and a first down carry by Ramondre Stevenson. And again, it was Stinkers over for the Jets on the push out.
Fresh legs, baby. Man, picking up right where he left off last week. Had a hell of a run for a touchdown against Baltimore. And this is a delay give to the backside on a counter. It's a good drop step for him. He goes up to the free safety. He misses the tackle. 24-yard pickup.
All right, back here on the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show. Unclogging the Gaps brought to you by Eastern Mass's leader in drain cleaning and pipe lining, Drains by James. Slow drain, clog drain. You need to contact Drains by James today at drainsbyjames.com. They give a poop about your pipes. And that was the Ramondre Stevenson 24-yard run early in the game.
Wonder if the Jets gave a poop about their pipes today.
There was a lot of poop out there today from the Jets' perspective. Listen, Greg, just in terms of the running game, you know, you mentioned about Ramondre Stevenson. He's kind of asserted himself once again as a pass catcher, boom or bust sort of from Travion Henderson. Do the Patriots need to try to find ways to get Drake May more involved as a runner as the postseason approaches?
Do I think they need to? Not necessarily. I think it's there. I think we've seen bits and pieces of it. I think it's a trump card that they've been holding back for a while to use when they really needed it, and they haven't. They've done it a few times this year. Sometimes it's worked well, sometimes it hasn't. But I think, to help keep Drake May healthy for all 17 games, I think they have held back a little bit. I think they'll use it if they feel like they need it. Like if they're having trouble getting going on offense in a postseason game, I think we could see them use it. I would like to see more than just the RPO stuff. I would like to see some, sort of what the Bills do with Josh Allen with some, designed runs and pulling guys around. But I do think that they're reticent to do it because they don't want to expose him to injury because they know that's the season. But I don't think they need to do it. I think they will do it.
Greg, a two-part question for you. Patriots won 13 games this year. Mike Vrabel joins Jim Caldwell and George Seifert as winning 13 games in his first season with a team. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that. And then second part, do you care where the Patriots, where they go? They went 8-0 on the road this year. Do you care if they get the top seed or have to go on the road in the next second round, anything to that degree? Because winning 8-0 on the road, I mean, that's very impressive for a season.
Yeah, I think to answer the first part of the question, I think, Vrabel's done an outstanding job, and so have his coaches. I mean, for them to do what they've done this season, for how they looked at times in training camp, preseason games, the Vikings joint practice, for them to go from that to this, I think has been a great job. And that goes to the coordinators and also the position coaches as well. I think they've done a great job. As far as them in the postseason and who they play and where they go and whatnot, I came around and I wrote a column on this yesterday that I've come around to the position where I'm more worried about making sure this team is as healthy as possible going into the postseason than I am going to the wall for the number one seed where, Denver, Denver's going to play the Chargers, who now, since they lost and can't get the division, the Chargers don't have much to play for. I can't, especially with how beat up Justin Herbert has been behind just an atrocious offensive line with all the injuries they have. I see them probably sitting Herbert the last week. I certainly would do that with the beating that he has taken. And their only path to victory really is really good defense and Justin Herbert balling out. So I'm not worried about the top seed for a couple of different reasons. One being, like I said, they need guys fully healthy as much as possible. Guys like, Tonga. Like, I'm not putting Tonga out there on half a wheel in week 18 if that means he's going to be depleted in the first playoff game. Or Spillane, Milton Williams. There's plenty of guys I'm sure that we could throw into this. The other thing is the Patriots have showed themselves to be road warriors. I mean, 8-0. I don't care what your schedule is. That's a great testament, and they've won some big games on the road, at Buffalo, at Baltimore. So I'm not worried about going to Denver, where the Jaguars went out there and beat the Broncos. And the other thing is, and this might be minor, and I don't know if you guys agree with it. I've seen Drake May off of a mini bye with the Thursday night game. I've seen him off a bye week. To me, that's when he's been his most off. I think Drake May is a rhythm guy, and he learns so much week to week. Like, I just want to keep him in a rhythm. And so I don't care whether they get the top seed or not. If I'm the Patriots, I want to see the Chargers in the first round because of all the injury issues that they have. But that would be my pick right now.
The Patriots, if the Bills lose, they'll win the division. They'll get that home game, which would be good. Obviously, the Chargers came in here last year, dominated, but this is a different team, so we'll see what happens. Drake May, the last 2 weeks, Greg, as you've seen, 636 yards, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. The comeback against the Ravens, 5 touchdowns, no picks today, basically in the first half. Is the MVP race wrapped up in your mind, or can you create a scenario where he could still win it, Drake May?
I think he could win it. I do think right now it is Matthew Stafford's award to lose. I just think with the stats that he's put up, the season that the Rams have had, even though you could certainly argue that the Patriots have had a better season. I mean, they do have. Correct me if I'm wrong. They do have, they have the Falcons on Monday night. That's a pretty good defense. I think, Joe, correct me if I'm wrong, like the Falcons, are they totally eliminated, or they still have a chance because everyone's coming back?
Man, the South
in the
is
NFC
so bad.
South.
I have no clue what even the Panthers lost today.
I think they're eliminated.
I think they are done, but man, that's been the Bucks lost again today. Such a bad call.
I know. it is. I mean, Matthew Stafford with what does he have? 40 passing touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I think we've talked about it before where there's going to be, I think, among the voting block, I would guess that there would be sort of like a lifetime achievement award type of thing for Matthew Stafford. So I think as long as he doesn't stumble down the stretch against the Falcons and then the Cardinals, who were horrible today, then I think it's his to lose. And unless, Josh Allen all of a sudden pulls the second half Josh Allen thing again against the Eagles, I think he's a distant third. But there's no question Drake May's made a great run at it. And, would I have any argument if Drake May got it? Absolutely not.
You hearing anything on Will Campbell? I see him drinking beer at Celtics games. He was doing Bakemas as well. He was on the sideline today. I mean, does that indicate that if he's around, he could be ready to go for the playoffs?
Yeah, I think he's getting there. It'll be interesting to see between like him and a guy like Milton Williams, maybe even Spillane, depending on probably Spillane last. I don't think we'll see him in the regular season finale, but do you want to think about getting those guys some run, like play them for like a quarter in the season finale and then put them on the bench just to get them a little bit used to, game speed, but also get their legs under them. I mean, it looks good. I haven't heard anything, but from the outside looking in, it looks like he's extremely close and he can come off and practice this week.
What would you do, Greg? Would you get those guys some run?
Yeah, I would do sort of, it depends where they are and how, how close their health is. I mean, like, if they say Will Campbell is like, one blow away for being out for the season, maybe not, but I would, if they were ready, I think Spillane is pretty far away. I think Tonga's pretty far away, or they just need rest, but Campbell and Milton Williams are two guys that I would try to get run for like a quarter, maybe a little bit more, and then sit them off the bench because it's been a while since they played, and it's going to be hard to come into a playoff game cold like that.
All right, Greg Bedard of the Boston Sports Journal joining us here. You going wild on New Year's Eve, Greg, or what's your deal there?
Oh, no, just a quiet night for me and the missus. Excellent. Yeah, we don't. It's been a while since that. That's not my bag.
All right, just checking in. All right, Greg, thanks so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And
Greg.
We'll talk to you. Are you on Tuesday? Are you back on Tuesday?
Yep.
Tuesday.
I'll be on, I don't know with who, but I'll be
Yep.
on.
All right, sounds good. Greg Bedard of the Boston Sports Journal joining us here on the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show. When we get back, we'll react to Greg. More on this game, the Patriots' big win over the Jets on the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub, Patriots Radio Network.
This is Matthew Slater. Contractors across New England rely on Charles D. Sheehy for precision, partnership, and reliability. From the first call to the final install, the CDS team delivers trusted products and dependable service that keeps every project moving forward on time and on point. Learn more at cdsi.com.
This is New England offensive lineman Michael Onyu. I'm teaming up once again this year with Credit Union's Kids at Heart in the fight against pediatric brain disorders such as epilepsy, moya and Batten's disease. For each of the team's first downs, Credit Union's Kids at Heart will make a donation to one or more of its medical partners in order to fund continuous research and clinical trials. Together, we'll overcome challenges, discover new therapies, and one day find cures for diseases that affect so many kids. Learn more at cukidsatheart.org.
The First Downs to Fight Pediatric Brain Disease campaign is generously supported by Quincy Credit Union and Service Credit Union.
Hey guys, it's Big Jim. Your used car, truck, boat, motorcycle, or RV can change a life. I urge you to donate it to the Salvation Army. Schedule a free pickup at satruck.org and receive an IRS-approved receipt. Make a real impact today at satruck.org.
Score
Score big savings and find excellent offers all month long at Boston Volkswagen during the Sign and Drive sales event. Lease a new 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan SE or a Taos S with 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first month lease payment, and 0 due at signing. Or get a $2,000 conquest bonus on a new 2025 Tiguan. Score big savings this month at Boston Volkswagen. For complete details, visit Boston Volkswagen in person or online at bostonvw.com.
Route 1 Grill House in Saugus is the place to be. With a 70-person function room and relaxed outdoor dining, it's perfect for any occasion. The best part? The food is irresistible. Baby back ribs, steak tips, seafood, pizza, you name it, they got it. Plus, this football season, enjoy 50-cent wings, and they got the Sunday ticket for every game on Sunday. They also have an extensive martini list and a large selection of draft beer. What more could you want? Located just before Sullivan Tire on Route 1 South, this family spot is one of a kind, so don't get it confused with any other restaurant. Make Route 1 Grill House your next dining destination and tell the Floramo brothers that Joe Murray sent you.
Life can be difficult, especially for those struggling with addiction. If you or someone you know needs help, contact New England Recovery Center today. At New England Recovery Center, you'll find compassionate staff providing inpatient detox, clinical stabilization services, and individualized treatment. All major insurance plans accepted. Visit newenglandrecoverycenter.org or call 877-MY-REHAB for more information. The road to recovery starts at New England Recovery Center.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Incorporated, Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
I'm Jen Harper, the founder of Cheekbone Beauty. We grew the brand to like $1 million from a corner of my basement. I don't feel like I'm technology savvy whatsoever, but companies like Shopify exist, so you can literally build a website in an evening. I really look at it like the sort of the level of the playing field, and Shopify just made it like foolproof. It was so easy. I don't think I could ever go work for anyone else ever again. We're Cheekbone Beauty, and we're powered by Shopify.
Hey, Big Jim here with Mike Albert's son, Logan, from Premier Basement Waterproofing. If you find water, Logan's going to come give you a quote so you never have to worry again.
You got that right, Big Jim. Especially if you're moving into a new home or finishing your basement. Have me come before you do anything.
Plus, you'll add great value to your home as well. So don't you dare call anyone else.
No way. We're the only direct vendor of ion pumps and high-octane drainage systems in New England.
Call 844-LIVE-DRY or visit premierbasement.net.
Nobody will ever say it like Mike, but here I go. It's game over for water.
Live only happens once. For concert tickets, tour information, and all things live music, visit livenation.com. Scott Zolak talks with Boston basketball champion and Boston dental patient Derek White.
So, Derek, you were the first player in sports history to give a dentist and a dental office a shout-out on national TV during the championship celebration.
I mean, obviously, the whole world saw me chip my tooth, and so having a dentist that acted quickly on it, and everybody at Boston Dental has been amazing and so nice to me, and so any chance I can to shout them out is definitely important.
Boston Dental. For a championship smile, go see them in the Seaport for high-end sports-focused dentistry. To make your appointment, visit bostondental.com.
Hey, Drake May here. You know that calm you get when your team has a drive under control? That's the same feeling I get investing and saving with Betterment. Their automated technology does the work to help grow your money and save you on taxes. So when the market gets unpredictable, you can stay calm, cool, and confident. That's what I call the Betterment effect. And it's why I'm glad they're on my team. Get started today at Betterment.com.
Investing involves risk. Performance not guaranteed. Paid client ad. Views may not be representative. See App Store and Google Play Store reviews. Learn more at betterment.com/pursuebetter/partners.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
3 receivers left, 1 right. A check with me at the line. May points to the helmet, motions, digs left to right. It's a second down, less than 2. Shotgun snap back to Drake. He looks to the middle. He moves up. He throws it left. Easy pitch and catch. Uncontested. Touchdown, Hunter Henry.
Utter mismatch. Absolute gorgeous play. Pressure. Good job by the tackles. Fanning the guys out. Allows him to step up. He attacks the line of scrimmage to the left. It throws a nice little dart to Hunter on a little under for
Your Patriots post-game show. Mark Dondero, Joe Murray, 617-779-0985. Nearly 30,000 people in Massachusetts don't have permanent housing. Heading Home is changing that. Get involved today at headinghomeinc.org. Patriots dominant. They did everything that they wanted to do today. Greg Bedard was just on with us from the Boston Sports Journal. And Greg's point was, and he asked whether or not we agreed with it. We didn't go back and forth during the segment, but Greg is prioritizing health over a potential bye week. How did you feel about that angle, Joe?
Well, I get what he means by it as far as Drake May coming off like the short week and whatever, and maybe he is a rhythm guy. I get it, and I think maybe you can back that up. I want the bye. I want the team to be off. I want them to rest, and I want them to advance. So for all the people that want to bring up the schedule, this, and that, this is what's put them in the situation now to potentially get the number 1 seed, advance in a round without even playing and being completely healthy. I would take that 10 out of 10 times, despite maybe some of the facts that are there about Drake May and what Greg brought up. Give me the bye, give me the number 1 seed, and let the team advance and see what happens from there.
I want the bye. I just think it's, those playoff games are so physical. You're already in a situation where you're advancing, as you said, but to not be at risk for more injuries, I think that's the best play. And, it's frustrating that I wanted the Chargers to win that game last night. They had a chance. That kicker, I saw you tweet, I think your tweet you said kicker or Dicker. Dickers. Yeah. Okay, that's what it was. But
Cameron
Dickers. But I mean, this is the time of year where that type of situation is what ruins you. A missed extra point, a missed field goal, you lose by 4. That's the type of thing that the Patriots are going to have to be cognizant of, obviously, when they get into the playoffs. And that's where they're going to have to go. Let's go to back to the calls. Tommy is in Lynn. Hey, Tommy.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Dondell? What's up, Joe? I'm just leaving the game. I'm heading back.
Love it.
Home now.
Love it.
It was the best. Drake May put up good numbers today. MVP numbers. Stevenson, unbelievable. And I liked how Chisholm was shining, too, in this game.
That's right. You got to were you singing your song, Tommy?
I was playing it, and I was yelling MVP. I was getting MVP chants. I saw Babs down there, too.
All right. Cool.
I mean, what the Jets are, that's what we were last year, which was intolerable. And they're that every year, it feels like.
This might be the worst version of the Jets I've ever seen.
I mean, they've had some pretty bad.
This was the worst. This was bad. Do I feel bad? No.
No.
Nope, not at all.
No, but it's a fascinating case study. I mean, especially when you look at these other guys, like I said earlier, that go to other teams and end up as a Pro Bowler. It's funny.
Do you know what something else Bedard mentioned?
Yeah.
Sitting Herbert next week? Would you?
I wouldn't.
That'd be tanking the game for the Broncos.
I wouldn't do that.
A divisional game?
But
the Bills did it for the Patriots last year.
It is just seeding, though, at stake for the Chargers. So if you feel like he's at risk, if he's getting hit,
you got the hand too.
Yeah, it's all about the playoffs, and he's never won a playoff game. He's had some bad losses in the playoffs, and like I said, I understand that you're better, you have the better record, but they will come in here feeling good about being at Gillette Stadium. They were here. It wasn't September. It was late December last year. All those guys were there. They put up a huge game, a huge performance. They're not going to come, and this isn't the matchup yet, so it's not worth talking about. But, I mean, they have to do, like the Patriots, what's best for their playoff position, their playoff life. For the Patriots, that includes the potential for getting that bye in the number 1 seed. But they would need the Chargers to win. That's the problem. So I guess, I mean, look, if you think that that's the best thing that Justin Herbert could do in Week 18, then yeah, I would sit him. I feel awkward doing that, but if he's really hurting, you got to be right for the playoffs.
Okay. Well, we are at halftime of the old Buffalo Eagles game.
And they're choking.
We can get everybody caught up.
We'll get you caught up. Joe's going to get you caught up right now with the headlines. But first, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Safety Insurance 98.5, the Sports Patriots Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Well, just to pay off that tease, the Buffalo Bills trail the Eagles 13-0 at halftime right now. If the Bills lose, the Patriots will be the AFC East champions after their 42-10 win over the Jets today. Drake May, 5 touchdown passes, 256 yards in this one. TD receptions from Stephon Diggs, Ramondre Stevenson, Efton Chisholm. Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper, they finished the season 8-0 on the road. They're 13-3. They'll take on the Dolphins next week, who took care of business today against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 20-17. Seahawks 27-10 over the Panthers. Jaguars 23, Colts 17. The Saints with a comeback 34-26 win over the Titans. Steelers, they lose to the Browns 13-6. Bengals all over the Cardinals 37-14. And the Giants have a 20-3 lead over the Raiders right now, third quarter in that one. And later on tonight, the Bears, they travel to San Francisco to take on the 49ers, while tomorrow night, MVP favorite Matthew Stafford and the Rams head to the Falcons. And, well, we're waiting for the tip-off here between the Celtics and the Trailblazers. 6 p.m. was the tip-off. We're just awaiting it, which will happen shortly. Headlines brought to you by Valvoline. It's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off your next drive for oil change. That's at Valvoline. It's an oil change, the official oil change of busy people like me and you. I'm Joe Murray. We'll have more of the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots post-game show next on the Safety Insurance 98.5, the Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the best defender in the game against engine wear, provides 15-minute drive-through oil changes and touchless service for busy people. Go to NewEnglandOilChange.com to save 15% on your entire invoice for your drive-through oil change. Print out the coupon or pull it up on your mobile device. Go to NewEnglandOilChange.com.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 2026 CR-V, a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
We've all seen them. Drivers who are looking at their phones. Is there anything more crazy? It's like they're asking to be in an accident. And why are they even on their phones? To find better car insurance? That's easy. Just pull over and talk with an independent agent about safety insurance. They'll make sure you benefit from great coverage and great value. Ask an independent agent about safety insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Chicken is now just 97 cents a pound at Shaw's and Star Market. That's right, today through Thursday. Pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, Drumsticks, Thigh or Leg Quarters, Bone In for just 97 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup. Or get delivery. Save on chicken today and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Are you already picturing the cold, slushy gray days ahead? Well, this winter, paradise in the Caribbean is closer than you think. Non-stop flights from Boston to Anguilla are now flying direct on Anguillair, operated by Bermudair. Step on board and feel the warm island hospitality the moment you take your seat. This is the only non-stop flight connecting Boston to Anguilla. Your shortcut to sunshine. Book now at flyanguillair.com. From Boston to barefoot bliss, only with Anguillair. That's flyanguillair.com.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Before every kickoff or first flash of the stage lights, there's the build. At Gillette Stadium, unforgettable moments from Patriots football to world-class concerts begin with what's designed and made behind the scenes, and it starts with Autodesk. As the official design and make platform of Gillette Stadium and the New England Patriots, Autodesk helps the craft group reimagine how New England designs and builds for the future, because when it's built right, anything is possible. Autodesk. Make anything. Proud partner of the New England Patriots.
GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication and the ambition to always move this country forward. We are professional grade. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 models. See your local GMC dealer today. Length of contract limited. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 1/2/26.
Greg Bedard here. I know you hear a lot about heating, plumbing, and AC on the station, and you don't think about it until your system breaks and you need it immediately. That's what happened to me, and I called Naterno Home Services, a local family-owned company, and they were there when I needed them. Naterno will buy back your old furnace, heat pump, boiler, mini split, water heater, or water filtration system for up to $2,000. Plus, they offer Bryant HVAC equipment for $0 down with 0 interest for 36 months on all qualifying purchases. Visit NaternoHome.com to learn more. When your house says, oh no, better call Naterno.
The Revolution play.
Market Patriots postgame show. Mark Dondero, Joe Murray, 617-779-0985. Patriots huge winners today over the Jets, and now it's just about the postseason and getting ready for the postseason, getting primed for the postseason. We've seen big performances like this in the regular season go by the wayside in the playoffs. I feel like Drake May won't let that happen. I feel like this coaching staff and what they've shown us this year, the Patriots being prepared, the Patriots being up for the Patriots not having a bad game all season, a full game, speaks to their potential, I think, in the playoffs.
Agree. I mean, just think about it, right? There's been so many, made a Booty, made a Diggs, made a Henry, right? Made a Hollins. Travion Henderson has come along. They've missed some guys on the offensive line, but next man up. Really, their questions this year have been defensively. So when you asked me earlier, like, what are my concerns? It's still Drake May turning the ball over. It still is. But the defense has put them in some holes this year, but they've always responded, right? So whether it's been on the road, on a short week, Thursday night football to Monday night football, whatever, they've matched. I think the first 2 games, they probably weren't ready out of the gate, or they didn't know what they were, or they weren't on the same page, or they finally let the training wheels off. Those days are over. I do think the Patriots have just as good a chance as anybody in the league. Like, we could tier who's the best and who's not. Patriots can beat anybody in the league, but I also think that they are open to be beaten as well. It's just that, how would that happen? And the defense has concerned me of late. Today, though, was just, there was nothing to take away from it for the defense.
Who would you say, and I'm sort of putting you on the spot, outside of Drake May, so not including Drake May, obviously, the 3 most important players for the Patriots are as we approach the playoffs?
Milton Williams is still number 2.
Williams is on my list.
Third might be Diggs.
Diggs is on my list.
It's outside of May.
Outside of May?
So
give me one more not named Drake May.
Man.
You want me to give you my third?
So, yeah, give me your third.
My third is Kayvon Chason. I think if he doesn't have to dominate a game, but I just think, kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier in the show, Joe, if they can find a playmaker, I think Williams is that. And I just feel like if they can find a playmaker in Chason to make some key, timely plays in the backfield, plays sacking the quarterback, anything like that, sealing a game, sort of like what we saw in Tampa against Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. If they can find something out of Chason, that could be the difference to get the defense off the field. If the running game is struggling, if Drake May is wobbling a little bit, Williams, Chason along the defensive line, I think that offers them their best chance at playmaking. We love Christian Gonzalez, but I don't see him necessarily taking over a game. He'll make a play here and there. He'll be solid. I just don't know if he'll take over a game with playmaking. I think Chason and Williams need to really step it up defensively, and that will allow Drake May to do his thing, especially if he can lean on Diggs and go to Diggs.
I almost said Christian Gonzalez for the simple fact that they do have 2 losses without him.
Okay.
Because he missed the first couple of games. But I agree with you, and I think we talked about this off the air. They need a playmaker, man. They don't have one. You want it to be him. Yeah, Jalen Hawkins made a play today, right? But he's just, not. It was more the quarterback, I think.
It was a lollipop of a throw.
But
rainbow.
Yeah. It probably, dude, I'll agree with you. Chason's the only player on their team defensively. Besides, like, Landry can get a sack. It's just, his health. Chason's the only guy that can truly be, like, some sort of playmaker. You want it to be Christian Gonzalez. I'll say this. I think he's close, Gonzalez, to making a big play.
Okay.
So I'll still say it's Gonzalez, but I agree with you. I think the number 3 is playmaker on defense.
Yes.
That's number 3.
So I'll give you an example, okay? And this is going back a little bit, but Chandler Jones was a fabulous player. You know, he's a great player for the Patriots. Fabulous player after he played for the Patriots. But he wasn't really a playmaker. And especially with the Patriots, I don't know what he did in Arizona or whatever, if they even made the playoffs with him. But with the Patriots, go think about the biggest play you remember Chandler Jones making in any game, but in a big game. Do you remember any play?
Huge sack numbers up there with J.J. Watt. Just can't remember a play.
You can't remember crap.
The only play I can give you is Dante Hightower's first game when he had the strip sack and Hightower picked it up. But yet, who's the big playmaker?
Hightower stripped it up.
Yeah.
The one I can think of one play he made on it was Thursday Night Football against the Dolphins. I don't even remember what year. And he had a key sack on a 3rd down. I remember thinking in the moment, wow, that's finally I get Chandler Jones, this everything electric passer. He makes a play. Now it could have been, he put on pressure, the quarterback felt his heat, and that, led to some bad passes or incomplete passes. But in terms of making a play that I remember that changed the game in a playoff situation, he just didn't make a lot of them, despite the fact he was a great player. And sometimes I've called the Patriots defense a professional unit, and they are. But sometimes you need a guy to just make a play, disrupt the game, change the game. Chason, I thought, did that in Baltimore. Wasn't he the one that caused the fumble to end the game? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and when you think of the great teams, like now we're going back in history, but Teddy Bruschi was a great player, but man, he was a playmaker. Rodney Harrison, playmaker.
Bruschi's a great example because he wasn't this Hall of Fame player, but had a knack for making those plays. You need some of that. You need that, even if you're not an all-pro.
Yeah, Willie McGinnis could do it. And we're talking different, defenses. This is probably the one weak spot when you think about the future of the team. They need guys that can rush the passer and be playmakers. And they probably don't have a guy on the roster that's really Chason can, but he was a former first-round pick that's developed into this.
Right.
So this is why, like, when I know that's why I said gravy. Remember I said house money earlier? Mm-hmm. No one thought they'd be here. So, like, the pressure is not really on them. Like, no one expected them to be here. Now they can have that chip on their shoulder, and maybe they can take a few chances. Maybe Marcus Jones might be a playmaker, right? He's just not on the field defensively enough.
He is a playmaker, but it's more on the special team side of things. I just, even really good defenses that are strong across the board, I feel like if they get into a bad situation where for whatever reason the opposing quarterback just found a rhythm or the opposing offense just found a good rhythm and they're able to make a few plays and they're moving the ball, they start moving the ball. I don't know. I feel like that could be something that really, it could take away from a good game plan if you don't have a guy that is able to make a play when a play needs to be made. Even if you got a really good unit. Sometimes you just need a guy to step up. Players make plays. Plays don't make players. You need a guy to step up and do it.
And a guy who was always quiet with doing that was Daron Harmon, right? For some reason, third safety at the end of the game. Always there for that interception at the end. He was always there. I don't know how he did that.
I don't know about always there.
Yeah, he's there. For a guy that wasn't a star player, he made plays.
Yeah, a guy
I'll even say Gerard Mayo was a great tackler.
Good point.
Never made plays.
So really good, solid player. But what play do you remember? You don't remember any plays he ever made. I remember the one Thursday night game his rookie year against the Jets when Castle was playing. He was all over the field. I was like, wow, this guy's going to be something. But he just never, the big play, that signature moment that you think of with Hightower or Bruschi or Vrabel. Guys like
Vrabel,
that. You can think of guys like that made these plays in this moment. You just don't have it from guys on this team. And I wonder, that combined with a subpar, average at best running game, could that be something that gets them off their spot, that makes it wobbly for everybody else and then puts them in a position to lose, and then maybe they do lose.
It's what gave guys like Jamie Collins a job in the league, right? He would freelance, but when he made plays, he could make plays, but when he was out there doing a little too much, got a little exposed.
And I just need a few.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be 4 great plays a game. Just give me a big hit, a big sack at a key time, a strip, an interception. I mean, and believe me, I'm not somebody turnovers are important, obviously. I prefer punts because that shows me that you're able to stop the offense. You're able to out-scheme them, and your defense is carrying the, they're playing the game on their terms. It can't just be about turnovers, even though turnovers are important. You got to be able to stop the other team. But a playmaker, that's something they're going to need. If they're not able to run the ball, if they're always relying on the downfield passing attack, which is critical, you're going to need the playmakers as well. 617-779-0985. If you have a thought, this is the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
Right now, during the Jeep Wrap Up the Year sales event, well-qualified current FCA lessees get an ultra-low mileage lease on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo X4x4 for $339 a month for 42 months with $2,409 to its signing. Tax, title, license extra. No security deposit required. Call 1-888-925-JEEP for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Current vehicle must be registered to consumer at least 30 days prior to lease to qualify. Extra charge for miles over 26,250. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery from dealer stock by 1/5. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Hi, it's Matthew Slater. Every great project starts with the right partner, and Boston's best contractors know that means Charles D. Sheehy. Dependable, innovative, and committed to quality, CDS keeps every job moving in the right direction with precision and pride. See the difference at cdsi.com.
Whether I'm heading to a game, the airport, or out with friends, to get where I need to be in comfort and style, I rely on the pros at A+ Coach. Anthony and his team at A+ Coach offer world-class personal transportation services with the best fleet of luxury vehicles anywhere in Massachusetts, all at an affordable price. Next time you're heading to a game, heading to Logan like I do, or heading to Boston for a night out, leave the driving to A+ Coach. For reservations and more, visit apluscoach.com or call 781-THE-LIMO. That's apluscoach.com or 781-THE-LIMO. And to get the best rate, tell them Zoe sent you. Hey, it's Zoe, and I'm pumped to get our football team back to their winning ways, and our coach knows it starts with being prepared and a winning playbook. And when it comes to technology, nobody prepares your company for the future better than my friends at Oakers Technologies. Because for over 100 years, the Oakers playbook has been unstoppable, and I'm talking about full IT, infrastructure rebuilds, to your everyday AV upgrades. That's what it means to be future ready. Be sure to tune in all season long to hear from our coach during his weekly and post-game press conferences powered by Oakers, proud partner of your New England Patriots.
A happy place comes in many colors. One that leaves you feeling refreshed. Something that gets you all fired up. Or gives you the space to chill. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters and make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Hi, it's Jim from Ace Ticket, and this year we want to make the holiday special. Everybody loves tickets to their favorite sports team, concerts, and shows. This holiday season, you'll receive 5% back in Ace loyalty dollars for your entire purchase, and Ace will give $2 for every ticket you buy to Boston Globe Santa. So save some money and help someone. Ace makes it so easy. Our helpful Boston customer service is here to help you. Call 1-800-MY-SEATS or visit aceticket.com.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change is getting you home for the holidays. Their quick and reliable oil changes will get you back on the road in no time so you can focus on what really matters, making memories this holiday season. Their team of expert auto technicians will perform their signature service, all while you stay in the comfort of your vehicle. Plus, no appointment is ever needed, so you can stop in on your way to festive fun. Go to newenglandoilchange.com to save on your next visit. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of holiday travel.
December's more than the end of the year. It's where the next one begins. And right now, during the Wrap Up the Year event at 495 Ram in Lowell, you can save up to $12,000 on all 2025 Ram ProMasters and Ram 1500s. Or choose 0% financing for 72 months and $4,000 in discounts on a new 2025 Ram 1500. Set yourself up for the year ahead with a Ram truck built to serve. Go see your friend Tony and his team at 495 Ram in Lowell or online at 495ram.com.
Dreaming about that backyard oasis? Plymouth Quarries can make your dream come true. You're going to do this once. Do it right. Get started at PlymouthQuarries.com. Plymouth Quarries. Excellence in stone since 1915.
Credit Union's Kids at Heart is moving the ball in order to fund research and treatments for numerous pediatric brain diseases. And with every New England first down, they'll make a generous donation to their Boston area medical partners. Visit cukidsatheart.org to learn more. The First Downs to Fight Pediatric Brain Disease campaign is supported by St. Anne's Credit Union and Jeanne d'Arc Credit Union.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Now the Patriots align the two tight ends to the left. Hooper along with Henry. Munford is in to the right. An extra tackle as a tight end. Henry motions right out of the eye. Give to Stevenson. Runs it right in for the touchdown. Patriots add to the lead.
This is the pounding taking place right here. Non-competitive right now through a quarter. Patriots be able to do whatever they want to do. The ball's really thrown short by Williams on that, and just it's an awful effort by the Jets.
For a moment, he was the favorite for Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't know what do you make of his rookie season? It's an interesting study.
Well, considering he didn't play much early on, to have 800 yards rushing for a year in your rookie season is a very great start. It's a great start.
Great start.
I wish he was a little better in the passing game. And today, if I'm going to be critical of anything, they had 3 downs to rush it in. They couldn't. Wonder, is that him or the line? I don't know. But I'm just being critical of it. They didn't get it. But I think he's had a really good season, and his future's very bright if we just keep it to this season, though. I think he's been good, and he's taken the job from Ramondre Stevenson. Now, what I did want to look at just quickly is he was the favorite for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see right now what's changed, but I did see that Tyler Shuck of the Saints, after his last 3-game winning streak, he is now the favorite to win the Rookie of the Year. So, does Henderson get the playing time next week? Do they want to rest Ramondre, considering what he's done over the last couple of games here? I mean, dude, he could have over 100 yards next week and go over 1,000 yards for the season. So for me, that's a successful year.
Definitely a successful year. But my bar, and you'll remember this name, my bar for rookie running backs as a Patriot supporter has always been Robert Edwards. Do you remember his rookie season? He was awesome in his rookie season. He ran for 1,100, I think it was. Yeah, I forget. I'll have to look up this. Oh, here it is. 1,100 yards and caught 331 yards on 35 receptions, 3 touchdowns receiving, 9 touchdowns rushing. And it was just every week. Little different for Henderson. He started 27 yards, 10 yards, 28 yards, 32, and then he got, 147, 148 against the Bills that week with a couple big runs. Really explosive when it happens for him. But outside of those big runs, Joe, it's a little more tempered. I mean, it's just a little bit, it's not as...
He's more of a home run hitter than it is your singles and doubles guy.
So I'm just wondering what that means.
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that not as good, but still good? You know?
I know you mentioned Robert Edwards. I never got to see what happened after that year. But I go by Curtis Martin was this, 3rd-round pick off knee injuries, rushed for almost 1,500 yards. But the point I make about Martin was he had those high yardages, but then went to 1,100 every year. When he went to the Jets, he was back at 1,400, 1,600. So what I'm trying to say is for the betterment of the team, his 1,400 yards was good his rookie year, but he had lower yardages by 300 yards, and the team was better, right? They had other receivers to throw to. I think that's who the Patriots are. I think the Patriots might be better if they have a rusher that's not 1,000 yards, right? I mean, think about the Brady runs. Early on it was Corey Dillon, but during those mid years it was always some passing back, right? I'm trying to think of LeGarrette Blount. Did he ever rush for 1,000 that I can recall?
I don't.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they had a bell cow that they truly relied on when they had such a good passing game. If you have Drake May, don't you like a guy that runs for 800 yards while you can still throw for 30-plus touchdowns a year? I'm just trying to think. I know he had Antoine Smith for 1,000 yards.
Blount ran for 1,000 yards in 2016.
Okay.
18 touchdowns,
So
which led the league.
Yeah. So realistically, did he have 3, Corey Dillon? So he had 3 1,000-yard rushers in his career, unless I'm missing one.
It was Smith, Antoine Smith.
What about Sony Michel? Was he? Antoine Smith, Corey Dillon, LeGarrette Blount.
But again, look, they made some plays for him, and I'm not saying Travion Henderson isn't going to be able to make plays for them. He will. I think he'll be. I'm sure there will be a moment. I'd like to think that there's going to be a moment in the playoffs where Travion Henderson kind of announces his presence in the NFL playoffs. I'd like to think that moment, he doesn't have to dominate a game, but there should be a moment where he makes a play for you. I mean, I would like to think they're going to have that available to them based on what he's been able to show this year. But I just feel like you're going to have to be able to run the ball a little bit when you're having a quarterback play in his first playoff game or games. You can't not have a running game at all.
Just to throw it in there, Ramondre Stevenson rushed for 1,000 yards in 2022.
Yeah. That's when I thought he was Clinton Portis.
Yeah, and then Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, 1,008 yards in 2010.
I forgot. Okay. He had a good
How
year
could
that
I forget the law firm?
The law firm. He had a good year that year. So, yeah, I mean, especially with Drake May being in his first playoffs, I think you're going to need – and I guess where this is coming from, this conversation, I'm just a little nervous. They're going to need the playmakers. I'm just a little nervous based on the boom or bust tendency that he's shown this year, that it's not going to be what they need in a playoff game. It's going to be the bust version of Henderson in the playoff game, and then it's going to be all on Drake May to make plays. That's asking a lot.
And then you're asking a lot for, Ramondre Stevenson to be a playmaker and hang on to the football.
Well, he's been a playmaker. Yeah, Stevenson's made some plays.
He's also been a fumbler.
He has.
So is Zay Flowers. So is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I guess Derrick Henry, you see him last night?
Yeah, that was pretty productive. I'm just saying, Joe, it can't just be Drake May in the passing game. As much as we've enjoyed what Stephon Diggs has done in December and what Drake May has done all year and 380 yards and the comeback in Baltimore and 5 touchdowns by halftime, it can't just be May in the passing game. The defense or the running game has to be there associated with May's production.
Yep. Sony Michel in that era, they had to lean on him, right?
They did.
And they did.
I mean, even a guy like Rex Burkhead gave you some productive runs in that game against the Chiefs. You know, that was a good play. I liked Rex Burkhead. He was a good player for this team. In fact, I thought he was the best. Outside of Edelman, I thought when Edelman wasn't playing, I thought Burkhead was the best replacement for Edelman. He was a good player for this team. And they're going to need some running back to make plays for them. And they have. I mean, Ramondre Stevenson's made plays. Henderson, they're just going to need that in the playoffs. And it cannot be just the Drake May show. They will get themselves upset, I feel like, if it's just the Drake May show. And that's what I'm looking for on days like today. I like to see Stevenson catching the ball. I don't think he's known as a pass catcher, but this year he has shown the ability to do that. Miami, this game, other instances. That's it. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want to see things that I think could translate to the postseason. That's what it's because as fun as this game was and all these things they've done, there are going to be so many questions that exist if they're not able to produce in the playoffs. It will surge forward.
That's why I'm saying they're playing with house money.
But you keep saying that. But I
just think that they have a shot. They have their name. Their hat is in the ring.
Is that how this region's going to view it? If they choke away the first playoff game and lose at home, they're playing with. Hey, they were playing with house money, Joe.
I think so.
I won't.
Because here's the deal, right? I think that they can beat anybody.
Yeah.
But I also think that they can lose to anybody.
Yes. But I also think it's how you lose.
True.
I think that is
how
going
we lost
to also
to Buffalo
be. That was unacceptable.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was bad. But if they have a good game against a team and it's back and forth and they look the part and they just end up not coming through in the end, I won't crush them for that. Where they'll get crushed is if something gets exposed. That's what you don't want to have happen. Something get exposed in the playoffs. So I guess that's the question I'm asking. What is most at risk for getting exposed? And can they address that before the first playoff game? Is it the lack of running game? Is it what we saw today, the couple of short runs they couldn't convert?
Yeah, maybe the red zone offense.
Red zone?
And defense. Maybe it's just red zone altogether.
What were they in the red zone today? Good.
I think they scored on 6 drives.
So, okay. Can we take that away from this game?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I mentioned I asked Greg the same question, but being in 12 personnel today showed that they could do whatever they want out of it. They can go throw deep, crosses, whatever. And to have being down those receivers, Yeah.
I mean, I'm still concerned about the red zone defense. That's going to have to show up in the, you can't be playing on an 80-yard field in the playoffs. So there are things to think about.
I'd ask Barth that one tomorrow. I know you guys are on together.
Yeah, we're on in the morning.
I'd ask him that one tomorrow.
Which
Red
one?
zone, Pats 5 for 5 in the red zone.
Yeah. Well, it's the defense. It's been the biggest concern. That's what I just don't want to see happen. You don't want to see a bad trend come back and bite you in the playoffs because you couldn't figure it out or find a way to fix it all year. That's what I'm worried about. So there's a lot of things to take away from this season, but it's ultimately going to become what are they able to do in the playoffs? And I'm not sure what today taught us. That's all. And that's frustrating, but I'm just not sure. All right. If you want to chime in, 617-779-0985. We're going to go around the NFL on the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show. But first, let's get headlines from Joey.
Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
All right, Patriots winners over the Jets 42-10 today. Drake May, 5 touchdown passes. He had 256 yards, and here's who had a reception for a TD. Stephon Diggs, Ramondre Stevenson, Efton Chisholm, Hunter Henry, and Austin Hooper. They finished the year 8-0 on the road. They're now 13-3. They'll take on the Miami Dolphins next week, who got a win today over the Bucs. And I'll just update you real quick on this one. Buffalo trails 13-0. We will go around the NFL. They have the football, but if they lose, the Patriots will win the AFC East. And the Portland Trailblazers have a 24-23 lead right now over the Celtics. 3 minutes to go in the first. Headlines there brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off an extra through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. We'll take a look around the NFL next here on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports and Patriots Radio Network.
It's David Andrews and Will Campbell here to tell you a story.
All right, Will. It's game day. Fourth quarter, New England up by 7. Opponent has the ball.
Here's where it gets really scary.
You have an oil change appointment in 10 minutes.
Kidding. You have 4 pickup and delivery, and they'll pick up your vehicle, service it, and bring it back.
So you never have to miss a big win. Only from your New England Ford dealers.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
The Become Elite Sports Dome at Wyndhamwood School is coming. Break the mold with your company's advertising and join partners like Hafner's and the It Kicks Foundation, Convenient MD, and Southern New Hampshire Concrete, and be seen at one of the largest, most highly visited year-round multi-sport and fitness facilities in all of New England. Visit besdome.org.
Hey, it's Felger here. Do you own your home? Are you thinking about renovating or even adding an in-law suite? If so, tapping into the equity in your home could be a cost-effective way to finance your project. To learn more, reach out to a loan officer at Cambridge Savings Bank. With competitive rates and expert knowledge of home equity products, CSB will explain your options and help you make an informed decision. Visit CambridgeSavings.com/home equity to see current rates. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS ID number 543370.
Hey, it's Hardy. Do you need to get into the holiday spirit? Well, take your family to the Enchanted Village at Jordan's Furniture in Avon. Check out the laser light show, synchronized to your favorite holiday songs. There's a new Rudolph 4D ride, and of course, my favorite, your favorite, Jordan's famous blueberry muffins. Buy your tickets ahead of time at Jordans.com.
Hey, it's Felger here, and if surgery is recommended for your injured joint, I recommend calling Dr. Franke before going under the knife. Skip the long recovery time and heal your joint at BostonProlotherapy.com.
What the is going on? Where's all this water coming from?
I think, and it's just a guess, it's coming from your roof.
Hardy?
Yeah, it's me, but listen, you've clearly got roof issues.
Oh, I got issues, all right. My ex-brother-in-law, did my roof like 10 years ago. He must have it up.
Yeah, so call Beantown Home Improvement, 781-293-1417. They'll come out, give you a free estimate, and they'll take care of your roof the way it was supposed to be done.
Hey, thanks, Hardy.
Take my advice. Call Beantown Home Improvements now. They don't around. 781-293-1417 or go to beantownhi.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250 whether you win or lose.
Minimum odds minus 500 awarded as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org.
Hey New England, Drake May here. I'm always striving for greatness on the field, but greatness doesn't wait. It gets up, shows up, and moves forward. It takes hard work, ingenuity, and progress to achieve it. That's exactly what Chevy had in mind with the Chevy Silverado. Built bold, built for what's next. It has it all. Power, versatility, tech, comfort, the sky's the limit. Everything a great quarterback is looking for on the road. Because I know the Silverado is striving for that greatness just like me. Get to your local New England Chevy dealer today and check it out. The Chevy Silverado. Built to lead, built for greatness.
Hi, my name is Chaz Guerra Ogis. I teach high school English, host a podcast, and study at Harvard, but it all started at Camp Harborview. CHV works year-round with Boston teens and families to build brighter futures. From summer camp to after-school leadership training and family support, we're helping young people grow, lead, and thrive. Every step is built on trust, connection, and a belief in their unlimited potential. Head to campharborview.org to support Boston's future leaders. Even $20 makes a big difference.
L&F is a veteran-owned company offering premier services such as heat pumps, generators, car charger installs, panel upgrades, and more. Call 844-LF-WISE or visit lfelectralservice.com.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
And Seahawks did a big game in the NFC today.
Coming back inside is Sauber to block. Charbonnet breaks the tackle and he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks! He broke the tackle of Bobby Brown III in the backfield and then ran right into the end zone for 6. 2 rushing touchdowns. That ties his career high in a single game, and the Seahawks have put this one away 26-10 here in Charlotte against the Carolina Panthers.
Sound courtesy of Seahawks Broadcasting. The Seahawks, Joe, the NFC West is something, okay? The Seahawks, 13-3. The 49ers, 11-4. The Rams, 11-4. I mean, what a division that is. And this team could be the number 1 seed in the NFC. Do you believe in the Seahawks?
I think their roster I believe in. I think they have a great roster. Charbonnet, Walker, you talk about running backs, boom. There's 2 of them that they can go to. Jackson Smith and Jigba is one of the best receivers in the league.
Probably the best. Might be the best.
He might be. And their defense, they got a defensive-minded head coach. 13-3, who saw that coming from the Seahawks? Who saw that? I did not. So, but yeah, they have a hell of a roster and playing in a tough division, and we'll see what the 49ers do play tomorrow night, too, against the Bears. I don't believe in them because of Sam Darnold. I just cannot believe in what they're doing because I can't believe. I'm watching the Buffalo game right now, making noises.
I can't believe in Sam Darnold. I can't do it. I don't care. MVP race, it doesn't matter. I don't believe in Sam Darnold. I don't believe in him. So I just, it's not going to work out in the end. I think they're going to have a good roster, good team. I love their coach. It's not going to happen in the end. One of the quarterbacks I believed in played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year. They played the Dolphins today.
From the 11-yard line, third goal from there. Over the middle, Dulcich touchdown.
What a day he has had.
His first as a Miami Dolphin.
His 5th catch of the day, first touchdown. Well, he just makes a move, and defenders are looking at each other like, how'd he get so open? What a throw, too.
All right, that was courtesy of WBGG, WINZ, Miami Dolphins Radio Network. The Dolphins, they beat the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers have everything to play for. You can make the playoffs, win the division. The Dolphins are walking dead. And the Bucs, their offense in the tank, not in the tank, but not nearly what it was earlier in the year when Baker Mayfield got everybody back. He got Mike Evans back. He got Chris Godwin back, and they have been struggling and floundering. What happened to the Bucs, Joe?
They're bad. You mentioned they got all their guys back. I think Baker regressed. Their offensive line, they lost Worf, who didn't play today. It's really bad, man. But they're playing for a division next week. Division title, right? Panthers have a shot at 7-1. But someone's going to be under 500 or at 500 going into the playoffs. That's bad.
I almost want to see the Panthers get in. I think they're more interesting than the Bucs. I have no faith in the Bucs right now. I like the young combination with some of those receivers. I think that's interesting. Jaguars and Colts, speaking of interesting, the Jacksonville Jaguars continuing to find ways.
Jags are sending 5. They're coming after him. The Jags are going to come after him, so he's going to try and just throw it as far as he can into the back of the end zone. And the ball is intercepted by the Jags, and the game is over. The Jags pick it off in the end zone, and they hold on to beat the Colts 23-17. And the Jags remain in first place in the AFC South. How good is that?
Okay, so that was Jaguars Radio Network on the call. The Jacksonville Jaguars and they were down in this game. They get the interception on the Hail Mary. They find another way to win the game. And the question becomes, how dangerous is this Jaguars team? I mean, they're one of the more dangerous teams in the league right now. And if Trevor Lawrence can keep it under, protect the football and all those things, they are going to be, they're going to have as good of a chance as anybody to win the AFC.
I can't believe the Jaguars still have a chance to be the top seed. They still have a chance.
Yeah.
Seeing how it all fades. But I got to give Duval a credit. We all laughed about Duval.
We did.
I'm not laughing anymore, man.
He's done a very good job down there. New England's own Liam Cohen.
Liam Cohen, UMass.
Yeah. Is that what he is? UMass?
UMass Amherst quarterback, yep.
Okay. Yeah, they found a way. They continue to find ways. They're beating good teams. They're winning on the road. That is a matchup that I would be fascinated. Whoever they play in the playoffs, I can't wait to watch them play a playoff game. The Steelers and Browns play today. Steelers, you would have thought, would have been feeling good, knowing that the Baltimore Ravens the night before came up with a big win. The Steelers, hair on fire in Cleveland. Not exactly the case, at least offensively, against the Browns.
Rodgers to throw. Fade. Right side. Incomplete. No flag. Denzel Ward on the coverage. Play your guitar, Pro Bowler. Browns 13-6. They're taking over on downs, and they can take a knee.
Sound courtesy of the Cleveland Browns radio network. That looked like a pass interference to me. I don't know if you saw the end of that game, Joe, the last play. He wasn't looking for the ball. His arms were all over the receiver. Looked like a PI. I usually don't mind them not throwing the flag in that situation. But usually when the guy is not looking for the ball at all, they get that flag, and they didn't today. And now it'll be the Steelers against the Ravens next week for the division. The Ravens can still make the playoffs, Joe. Still.
Well, they got a running back who can certainly help them out, who didn't help them out a week ago because of the head coach. So I got my eyes on this game, man. I'm sorry. I can't.
Well, the Patriots can win the division if it's.
That's true. If the Bills lose.
That's our next update here. Eagles-Bills from Buffalo in a rainstorm.
Hurts. Let's count the terror in motion. Hurts fakes, rolls, throws. Touchdown! He's got Goddard for his 11th touchdown of the season.
Okay, that's Sports Radio 94 WIP on the call. Currently, the Eagles are punting out of their end zone. It's 13-0, closing seconds of the third quarter. And the punt is away, and the Bills, with a loss, the Patriots will be division champions of the AFC East. Buffalo is going to get good field position. They're going to have the ball at the 40-yard line. There are 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. They're down 13-0. Obviously, they can make it happen, but they have not been able. They were just in the red zone, and they came away with no points. So they're going to have to find a way to put the ball in the end zone if they want this game. Joe, your thoughts on this Bills-Eagles matchup?
I don't want to take anything away from the Eagles. They're up 13-0, but the Bills have absolutely beat themselves. There's no doubt about it. Now, Saquon Barkley's running very well, and that's been, what's really helped them today. Mm-hmm. Josh Allen, though, he just missed a touchdown by an inch.
On the run, on the scramble.
On a fourth down scramble. I do credit them for their defense. James Cook, a fumble in this one. The weather's been pretty crazy. But overall, the receiving core of Buffalo's their issue.
Yep.
Right? Cook's 1 for 50. Knox has 4 receptions, and Shakir has 4. But they don't have a guy. Like, it really is unfortunate that good team who drafted Keon Coleman a year ago, they don't have a receiver.
it doesn't even feel like, Joe, they have a bunch of Bs. You can get by without a 1, but the Patriots have a bunch of B guys.
Yeah.
Booty, Diggs before this resurgence.
Even Hollins is a top 3 receiver somewhere. On a
B
team,
guy. I mean, they've got Hunter Henry. You could argue that when he's at his best, Pop Douglas could be a B type of producer. Shakir is okay. Coleman's not a B-level player. He doesn't make enough plays. Josh Palmer doesn't make enough plays to go in that. They just don't have enough. And you're right. This is why everybody's saying this is their time. This is the worst team they've had. Even though Mahomes is out and Burrow's out, and we'll see what happens with the Ravens. This is the worst team they've had. So they still have a chance. If they don't get it done, the Patriots will win the division. They'll get the hat and T-shirts behind closed doors. But that's what's going around. That's what's going on around the NFL here as we get you caught up on the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots post-game show on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Passport, Pilot, or Ridgeline. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport, a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot, or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline.
See dealer for financing details.
Is your company ready to advertise in what will be one of the largest, most highly visited year-round multi-sport and fitness facilities in all of New England? I'm Ryan DeJoy, here to announce the Become Elite Sports Dome at Wyndham Woods School, a 125,000 square foot athletic center scheduled to open in 2026. Hosting a variety of competitive sports, corporate outings, and private functions, join companies like Hafner's and the It Kicks Foundation, Convenient MD, Allure Hair and Beauty, Pugliese Contracting, Southern New Hampshire Concrete, and reserve your space today. Visit besdome.org for more information. That's besdome.org.
Good news, homeowners. Over the last 5 years, home values have increased more than 40%. Bad news, homeowners. Some of you haven't adjusted your insurance to cover your home's increased value, which means a natural disaster could also be a financial disaster. Relax, people. Talk to an independent agent about safety insurance. They'll make sure you have the coverage you need today to ensure a happy tomorrow. Safety Insurance will help you manage life storms.
December is one of the busiest months of the year. From holiday parties to game day watch parties, there's always something going on. And while you're getting ready for all the celebrations and big games, take a moment to do something that could really warm up your wallet. Visit findmassmoney.gov. Here in Massachusetts, 1 in 10 people have unclaimed property from things like uncashed paychecks, refunds from overpaid bills, or forgotten savings accounts. Findmassmoney.gov is free, easy to use, and only takes 30 seconds to search your name. So while you're cheering on your team, wrapping presents, and celebrating the season, make sure to visit findmassmoney.gov.
When you own your own business, you own every decision. Catch the red eye or take the 6 a.m.
Make a new hire or promote internally.
Celebrate a win with the toast at the gate or unwind at the lounge. Big props to this team. Some decisions are a win-win. Like earning 8 times points on Chase Travel. Introducing Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business. With $2,500 in annual value, it's the business card that gives back all you put in. Visit chase.com/reserve business to learn more. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank and a member of FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Winter's here. Don't get caught in the cold. Book your home heating system health and safety check with Super Service today. Schedule now at superservicetoday.com.
Hey, it's Beetle here with Mike Albert's kids, Grace and Noah from Premier Basement Waterproofing. A few years back, I found water while having my basement remodeled, and it was a disaster. Thank God for Noah and the team at Premier. They were at my home in no time.
That's right, Beetle. Now you can live dry and never worry about seeing a drop of water again.
So if you're moving into a new home or finishing your basement like Beetle did, make sure you schedule with us before you do anything.
Call 844-LIVE-DRY or visit premierbasement.net. And as Mike would say,
it's game over for water.
Hey, it's Sean Flaherty, managing partner at Catches Law. At Catches, we don't just work here, we live here. We're part of the same neighborhoods, the same schools, the same New England towns that you call home. So when life hits hard and you need someone in your corner, you deserve lawyers who truly understand what's at stake. With over 40 years of experience and more than $3 billion recovered for the people of New England, we know how to win, and we know how to fight for you. Visit catcheslaw.com today to schedule your free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless you win.
Become a top performer with UMass Lowell's online MBA. Consistently ranked among the top by U.S. News and World Report. Discover UMass Lowell's online MBA at uml.edu/online.
Patriots football is heard live on the Sports Hub. Tune in every game day for the Patriots starting lineups presented by the McGovern Auto Group, the official automotive partner of the New England Patriots. With 35 locations, 25 different automotive brands, and over 9,000 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock. Start your car shopping today at McGovernAuto.com.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
From the 11-yard line. Go third and goal from there. Over the middle. Dulcich touchdown.
What a day he has had.
His first as a Miami Dolphin.
His 5th catch of the day, first touchdown. Well, he just makes a move, and defenders are looking at each other like, how'd he get so open? What a throw, too.
Back here on the Shaws and Star Market Patriots postgame show. Pats dominant over the Jets. Steamrolling towards the playoffs. I love it. What was the final again? Give me that final again. 42-10. Just the curb stomping. They're going to get the Dolphins next week. Joe, how do you want them to play this?
I think you play everybody. Maybe you don't play Milton Williams. Maybe you don't. I want to keep the D-line healthy. I think that's one of their strengths of their team this year. But I want to just mention that, Quinn Ewers will be the quarterback next week. Everybody will remember him. He almost had a chance to win the national championship game against Ohio State, had a bad turnover, projected to be the number 1 pick, but stayed in school. Obviously got beat out by Arch Manning, and that's why he went. But he went 14-22 today for 172 yards. Didn't turn the ball over and had 2 touchdowns. They leaned on A-Chain, another 83 yards. But I just feel like he's a guy that they can rally around and maybe have some belief in maybe going into the offseason. I think they need a bigger name because they're the Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
But it's just that Quinn Ewers is the guy you don't know, and will have to game plan for him, and I don't love that for the Patriots.
Do we know what time the game is next week?
Oh, that's another thing. We don't know because it's projected to be 1 o'clock, but the Broncos play at 4.
Yeah.
So I think what they do is might move them to 4.
So we'll have to
which would
keep
change us
on alert for that. We'll see what happens. I'm with you. I want them to play everyone. I want them to play. I want them to try to do exactly what they did today. I would play Milton Williams. If he's ready to go, get him a little run and do what you did today. Try to blow him out and then take guys out or put him on a pitch count or something. But I would like to see those guys in there and just establish one more time their presence before the postseason. That's what I'd like to do. Speaking about establishing their presence, boy, our guys in the Meadowlands did it today. Producer Mark Capello, engineer Dennis Knudsen, sideline text Tyler Knudsen and Mike Perry. And as always, our guys here in studios, in the Waltham studios, studio tech, Kevin Majori, and executive producer Jeremy Connolly. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed with Shaw's and Star Market for sacking hunger. Today, the Patriots recorded 1 sack, and that's another $1,000 donated by the Shaw's and Star Market Nourishing Neighbors Foundation to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston to help end hunger. So the Patriots, they got the sack, they got the win. They're 1 game away. We'll see what happens with this Buffalo game. Buffalo not in a good spot right now. Philadelphia has the ball. They're down 13-0. They are in the 4th quarter. If Buffalo loses this game, the New England Patriots, after the 4 and whatever season last year, would be the division champions, and it would be back in Foxborough once again. So that would be a huge accomplishment for this team, a huge moment for this team, and I think it would help whatever happens in the playoffs to say that you won the division and you reestablish the control of the division with Josh Allen in his prime. So that'd be huge. Any closing remarks, Joey?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Week 18, and I'm trying to just see that what could be a flex game. I see that Patriots could be a flex game for next week if that's the case. Hopefully it's 4 o'clock, man.
Okay.
Because we'll have it all night long here on the Patriots Radio Network.
We'll keep you posted, and we'll see you next week on the postgame show whenever that happens. This is the Shaws and Star Market Patriots postgame show on the Safety Insurance 98.5, the Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network. And now we will join the Celtics in progress in Portland. Let's do the billboard first.
This has been the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show. Shaw's and Star Market makes shopping, ordering online, and saving easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
The snap to May. Back 2 steps. Looks to the end zone. He pumps. Drake May eludes a defender. Running to his left. Looking to the end zone. Trying to keep the play alive. Falling down. He throws to the end zone. It's caught.
He's got it.
Touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson.
Oh, my God.
Drake May.
The Patriots are brought to you by Safety Insurance, Catches Law, Shaw's and Star Market, Oakers Technologies, your New England Honda dealers, Credit Union's Kids at Heart, Town Fair Tire, Clinton Savings Bank, McGovern Auto Group, and by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Trips to the left. Tango by Lord. Unloads a deep ball down the left side for Hill. It's going to be intercepted. Leaping Gonzalez. Picks it off.
Also brought to you by your New England Ford dealers, Eastern Propane and Oil, Comcast Business, Massachusetts Energy Marketers Association, Drains by James, Live Nation, UMass Lowell, your New England Chevy dealers, Big Y, your family market, Devlin Energy, John Dye Credit Union, your Massachusetts Jeep dealers, and by FindMassMoney.gov.
Play fake. Pressure's coming. He alerts down the middle. Douglas catches the 20. Peels away 10 to the 5. Diving toward the pylon. In for a touchdown, Patriots. He climbed down the middle. He takes it to the house.
And by Reed's Ferry Storage Sheds, Miller Lite, Peerless Boilers, Wendy's, the Peterson School, Dig Safe, Dairy Queen, Autodesk, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Eagle Leasing, Webster Bank, AZEC Exteriors, Heading Home, your New England GMC dealers, Neshoba Valley Ski Area, Charles D. Sheehy, and by Apex Entertainment Center.
Jones ambles over, under and out to 13, starts back to his right, escapes, and then carries back near side 20. He's going to lay into the 30, along the sideline 40, to midfield. Marcus Jones with the convoy, cuts it right to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots!
Patriots football is a presentation of the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub, Patriots Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBCFM at HD Boston 98.5 The Sports Hub. He's the media group station.
All right, Mark Dondero with you, and we will now join the Celtics currently in progress in Portland. Let's go to Grandy and Max on the call.
He was just inside out. And, you know, sometimes people say, well, how about these plays? That was a lucky play for him to be there. No, that's knowing the game. The instinct take you to a place where you need to be for a basketball play like that. Remember talking about Dennis Rodman. Said Dennis Rodman would just pass the basketball. Wouldn't even shoot it. But he wanted to see how the ball was coming off a guy's fingertips and looking at all the math that went along where that ball might end up.
Well, we welcome those of you who not only listened to Drake May throw 5 touchdowns with just 2 incompletions, but just spent the last 3 hours talking about it. You've arrived at the perfect time. Celtics behind Hugo Gonzalez just made up a 7-point deficit, and we start this game over again, tied at 41 midway through the second. Avdia for Caleb Love. Little jump pass into the corner. Kamara waiting. His 3 rims out. Offensive rebound. Another one for Donovan Clingan. Throws out to Avdia. Clingan has been a beast in the paint. Avdia drives past Pritchard. Double landing and then lays it in.
Double landing? How about double walk?
That's kind of why I phrased it that way. Avdia is in double figures. He's got 10. Jaylen Brown trying to keep his 30-point streak alive. Gives it up to Pritchard in the corner. Pritchard drives on Avdia. Circles in the paint. Clingan waiting. So he'll throw the bounce pass out to Derek White for a deep 3 that bounces in.
Wow. You know, sometimes it's going bad, and all of a sudden you'll get a good play like that. Opens the floodgates.
First 3 for Derek White. 10-2 Boston run. And now Derek White in the passing lane has a steal. 13th Portland turnover. Derek White. Left side, open, Gonzalez 3, rims out, offensive rebound, Keita, pump fake on Clingan, reversed it up, blocked by Clingan. He gobbled up the basketball but could not hang on to it and drops it out of bounds.
Too big, just too big under the basket. And a lot like the Frenchman. All he does is just extend his arms. Don't get off your feet, and he can block your shot flat-footed.
You'd have to tape 2 Wembys together to get the body girth of Clingan.
Well, the length of Wemby.
Under out of bounds. Keita. A hand to Jaylen Brown out of the wing. Celtics by 1. Jaylen right hand dribble to 18 feet. Jumper's good.
See, that was a good job by Keita then. He set the pick and stopped moving.
The king of the mid-range, Jaylen Brown, is halfway home. He's got 15. Needs 30 to tie Larry Bird's franchise record for consecutive games with that many. Caleb Love into the left corner. Sissoko fires a three. That's no good. Takes a funny hop, but Klingon is there. Another offensive rebound. Throw out to Caleb Love. Love spins. Cross-court deflected and stolen. Another Portland turnover. Ugo lead for Pritchard. His lead pass picked up by Sissoko, and he saves it brilliantly from going out of bounds. Caleb Love floats it ahead to Avdia. Puts it to the floor. Attacks the paint. Reverses it up and in.
Avdia, he's dancing out there as he's going back, guys.
Live ball turnover by Ugo Gonzalez hurts the Celtics there. Boston by one. Jalen dribbles into the paint. Mid-block, turns, jumps backwards, and hits again.
You cannot stop it. You can't even teach it to somebody else.
48-45, Celtics by three. Jalen's up to 17. Entry deflected by Keita. Derek White jumped in the air and took the out of bounds to give it back to Portland. Why? Because his option was to just throw it up wildly in the air and potentially have another live ball turnover.
Now, that is true. And the reason, because he didn't see somebody who could have been open. If you're going to throw it all the way down to the other end of the floor if you were him.
They enter into Chris Murray. Turnaround block by Keita. Offensive rebound, put back Kamara. It won't go, and Keita gets the rebound. Keita takes a bucket right away from the Blazers at the rim. Jaylen Brown dribbling low against Avdia. Jalen left-hand dribble around Avdia. Switches to the right, misses the layup. Rebound, safe from going out of bounds by Jalen. Kick out. Pritchard, right side three. Got it.
That dude's following the ball. He's hunting the ball.
17-4 is the Boston run. They lead by 6. 51-45. Open is Chris Murray. The lefty three from the corner, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Pinballs around. Off Kamara into the hands of Pritchard. Long lead past Jalen. Catches it and then slips and goes out of bounds. Pritchard led him too far, and Jalen is down. I don't know if he got hurt or he just nearly got hurt and is trying to catch his breath because that could have been bad. Yeah. He skidded because the pass from Pritchard was too far for him to get to and stay in bounds. Jalen is up.
Yeah, what he's doing, feeling for that hamstring. He catches this basketball. It was a little long. Watch the leg as it skids. You put a lot of pressure on that hamstring as he fell out of bounds.
If he had to do it over again, he would have just let the ball go or just carried himself out of bounds, not tried to make a crazy play and stop short.
Competitor.
Well, Jalen stays in the game. Boston by 6 here.
I like
15 Portland turnovers. 15 of them.
I like the look then that, you know, you gave him. You trusted he was going to go get the basketball if you're Pritchard.
Avdia. Push pass right side. Sissoko over the shoulder into the corner. Kamara going to try a three on Keita. Comes up short. Now Portland's gone cold. Sissoko, though, offensive rebound. Chris Murray stumbling in the paint. Muscles it up and in with the left hand. He was looking desperately for someone to pass to. Finally, everybody was yelling at him to shoot. 51-47. Boston by 4. Derek White floats a pass to the left side. Jaylen Brown up fakes, makes the extra pass into the corner. Ugo Gonzalez was out of bounds when he caught it. And the Celtics are catching turnover fever from the Blazers. The Celtics now have committed 10 turnovers.
When they give you the ball, just shoot it instead of trying to make these extra plays.
The Blazers shooting 49%, but they only have 47 points because they turned the ball over 15 times. Getting a bunch of offensive rebounds, particularly from Klingon. Avdia, left side for Shaedon Sharpe against Pritchard. Sharpe picks up his dribble, finds Avdia cutting, shuttle pass into the corner. Kamara for three, no good. Rebound deflected, that's off Klingon out of bounds. Boston ball. Scott Foster says, wait a minute, I saw that differently.
Klingon with those big arms, those long arms of his. Did he get the basketball? Did he get it correctly? Do they want
it's
to
off
challenge?
Klingon. Keita was right there, but Klingon actually got his hand over Keita's hand to knock it out of bounds. Final 3 minutes of the first half. 51-47, Boston by 4. Derek White gets the Keita screen, pulls up, left side three. Nope, sailed it. Didn't have it today. Keita punches the rebound loose, but Klingon comes up with it and gets fouled by Ugo Gonzalez stepping in front of him. Quick 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Easily Media Group Station.
Grandy Max Motor Center in Portland. Celtics had the lead early. Blazers went up by 7. Now it's the Celtics back in front, 51-47. Trying to win their 5th straight. Avdia straight away against Hugo Gonzalez. Avdia, left-hand dribble drive, gets to the rim quick. Hand off Chris Murray, the cutter. He gets fouled. How Chris Murray missed that layup, I'm not sure. But he will get free throws here with 2:31 to go in the first half. And the Celtics leading by 4.
I'm watching Avdia. And if I'm defending him, I'm going to push him. First of all, Kayla's going crazy. Kayla said, I didn't foul him. So I was behind the play. They might have to change this the other way. Kayla said, no way, man. I wasn't even in the play then.
Yeah, they changed it. It would have been the 3rd on Kayla.
Kayla was barking over there. But getting back to Avdia, this is what I'm watching him. I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to try to make him shoot the jump shot first. And then push him to his left. He wants to drive all the time, coming to his right, to his strong hand. Look at the tendencies of players when you're guarding them and see what you want to try to take away from them, which is in their arsenal.
Chris Murray misses the first free throw, knocks down the second one. Boston by 3. We will not see Chris Murray's brother Keegan. He will be out when the Celtics get to Sacramento.
Oh, no, not Keegan.
Thursday night.
Murray.
You will not hear that on Thursday. Sacramento beat Dallas last night. Corner 3, Hugo Gonzalez comes up short. Celtics now just 6 of 22 from 3. Avdia against Jaylen Brown. Drives. Jaylen knocks the ball away. 16th turnover. Jaylen up the middle of the floor, and he is fouled late. And a little shove on Kamara as they kind of both went into the stanchion. Jaylen thought that was a little bit rough, so he put his hand on Kamara.
Christmas love taps. Like the fact you got the ball to him, good steal. Avdia was screaming. You throw it to your fastest player. He gets in the lane, and you hit him. You don't do anything that was too rough.
Those are love taps you got from Maurice Lucas and those guys when you first got in the league.
No, them dudes putting the hammer down, man. They didn't care. First game ever with those guys, man. I saw what pain was really like. Setting a back pick. Woo. I caught one back pick, though. I think the worst was probably from Wes Unseld. I was playing defense, all up as a rookie, trying to steal the ball in the backcourt. And Wes Unseld set a pick on me that even from today, I'm still suffering from. Lower back trauma.
And emotional trauma, clearly. Bills just scored a touchdown, so they're still alive. Patriots have a chance to clinch the AFC East. With a Buffalo loss, Jaylen Brown gets the free throws here. 53-48, but Shaden Sharp open in the corner, hits a 3. Pritchard got crossed up defensively. And the Boston lead is down to 2, 53-51. Jaylen's got 19, by the way, here in the first half. Trying to keep that streak alive. Deep on the left side against Kamara. Keita ambles out to center screen. Jaylen goes the other way. Dribbles low to the elbow, gets hit from behind. Shot is good, score to the foul.
Ooh. You get him with the... He stopped on a dime and just went straight up. And the defender kept coming.
The back of his shoulders went right into the face of Kamara. That is a 3rd foul on Kamara, and it is a painful one. He is still down.
And Jaylen just looked at him, get up. You know what I'm loving about this? And I've said this before about Brown and Tatum. What I'm seeing in Brown this year is a lot more just mean, being just a little bit nasty with it. And for me, when my best player is a little nasty, then everybody else is going to follow suit. That's what I loved about Larry Bird. All nasty with him. People like that, Dave Cowens, nasty. And that just translated. Everybody else was nasty. And it's craziest play you think about, Kevin McHale with the Rambis foul. Kevin McHale wasn't a nasty player. He did that and it scared him.
Jaylen Brown looking for the three-point play. He has it. The free throw goes in, and Jaylen Brown, who needs 30 today to match Larry Bird's franchise record, has 22 in the first half. Celtics by 5. Shaden Sharp up fakes, drives on Derek White, stumbles in the paint, but is able to push it out to Chris Murray. Murray has Keita slide his feet, so he gives it up to Avdia. Avdia moves it right side, open for Kamara. His 3 is no good, and Hugo Gonzalez comes back to grab a defensive rebound before Klingon can get there. Final minute 18 of the first half. Derek White Pushes off Kamara as he comes across half court. Uses the Keita screen, then sails it back to Keita straight away. Moves it left wing. Pritchard against Avdia. 8 of the shot clock. Pritchard right-hand dribble, turns the corner. Bounce entry. It's Keita with 4 in the shot clock. Keita going to work on Klingon. Left-hand jump hook is good. And the Celtics use Keita to beat the shot clock.
Nice move. This time the big dancing bear pirouetted on the inside and just laid it up softly.
24-10 is the run. Celtics go from down 7 to up 7. 51 seconds to go in the first half. Avdia for Shaden Sharp. Diagonal entry. Kamara closed upon in the paint, so he kicks to the far corner. Awkward 3 from Chris Murray, no good. Offensive rebound for Kamara is going to result in a foul and free throws.
So Brown was trying to get inside out to get that rebound. Boy, I love seeing this. Get Keita, man. Keita like a ballerina. This nice move with the left hand going back across the body, and that is in his arsenal. I think he prefers to use the left hand a lot more than he does the right hand.
As they say here, 2 money, 2 shots. First of which is good. Celtics led by 8 early in the game. Actually led by 9, 14-5. Turnaround of the game on a 3-on-1 when Jordan Walsh picked up a 3rd foul. That turned the game. Blazers went from down 9 to up 7. Now after the Kamara free throws, it's 58-53. Boston by 5. Jalen driving, scooping, and scoring. Anything he wants to do right now, he's doing.
He's a scientist, man. Everybody else is playing just checkers.
24 in the first half for Jalen Brown. 60-53. Boston by 7. 10 of 15 shooting. Shaden Sharp down the right side, runs into Gonzalez. Almost blocked from behind by Derek White, but he keeps it away from him and floats it in. That's a tough bucket.
He didn't even see the basket.
Celtics in hold for the final shot here, leading by 5. 8 seconds to go. Jalen Brown all day, all night. Jalen, right side of the floor. He's earned this shot. 2 seconds to go. Jalen steps to his right, launches a 3. Swish!
The man is magic money. Oh, damn.
Jalen Brown needed 30 this afternoon to extend his streak, and he didn't get 30 in the first half. He only got 27, ending with a flurry, scoring the Celtics 9 of their final 11 points. 11 of 16, knocks down the 3, 27 for Jalen, and the Celtics, who watched a 9-point lead early, become a 7-point deficit, take an 8-point lead into the locker room. Drake May starting the day and Jalen Brown finishing it. Coming up, Sean Silver will tell you all about the historic day for Drake May as the Patriots about to clinch the AFC East if the Eagles can hold on against Buffalo. All the scores from around the NFL and the NBA, including an unreal performance from Scotty Barnes today in Toronto. And then back here at the Moda Center where the Celtics lead the Blazers 63-55. It's halftime in the Jalen Brown Show on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Passport, Pilot, or Ridgeline. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport, a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot, or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline.
See dealer for financing details.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, Who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Is your house on the naughty list? Then put Ramjack on your gift list. If your foundation has cracks or leaks, call Ramjack for a free evaluation at 508-232-4676 or visit ramjack.com. Right now, Ramjack is offering a $500 discount to all new customers. Wax the crack with Ramjack this Christmas.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
By the way, here in the first half, trying to keep that streak alive. Deep on the left side against Kamara. Kata ambles out to center screen. Jalen goes the other way. Dribbles low to the elbow. Gets hit from behind. Shot is good. Scoring on the foul.
Welcome into our Waltham Studios. I'm Sean Silver with your Celtics halftime. Our score midway through this one, 63-55. The Celtics lead the Portland Trail Blazers on the road. C's starting out a 4-game holiday road trip. In the Rose City, they'll see the Jazz, Kings, and Clippers before they're done, but they need to take care of business tonight in Portland. And Jaylen Brown, as you heard there, helping them do that with an impactful first half. I mean, he's been impactful of late, right? He's working on 8 straight 30-point games, maybe a 9th consecutive tonight, which would be a Celtic record. And, getting right to work in the first quarter for the Green right here.
Jaylen Brown. Quick catch and drive, pulls up 18 feet, got another one.
I don't know who he talked to, but man, is he shooting that jump shot.
Jalen's got 10 in the first 7 minutes, 23-18, Boston by 5.
He would have 13 points in that first quarter. The C's shot 52% in the opening frame, an early 9-point lead, but they lost ground with a bunch of personal fouls and on the glass as well, and it was actually 31-30 Blazers after one. Second quarter makes you wonder sometimes. Celtics, they're supposedly not an upper echelon team anymore, right? But are they playing possum against like the Pacers or the Blazers of the world? Portland up 7 at one point, but then a 17-4 Boston Avalanche, Peyton Pritchard.
Jaylen Brown dribbling low against Avdia. Jalen, left-hand dribble around Avdia. Switches to the right, misses the layup. Rebound, safe from going out of bounds by Jalen. Kick out. Pritchard, right side 3. Got it. 17-4 is the Boston run. They lead by 6.
Yeah, notice Jaylen Brown in the mix there as well. I think it would be very appropriate here for the 27-point first half for Jaylen Brown to play another Jalen highlight.
Celtics in hold for the final shot here, leading by 5. 8 seconds to go. Jaylen Brown all day, all night. Jalen, right side of the floor. He's earned this shot. 2 seconds to go. Jalen steps to his right, launches a 3. Swish!
The man is magic money. Oh, damn.
Jaylen Brown needed 30 this afternoon to extend his streak, and he didn't get 30 in the first half. He only got 27, ending with a flurry, scoring the Celtics 9 of their final 11 points, 11 of 16, knocks down the 3, 27 for Jalen, and the Celtics, who watched a 9-point lead early become a 7-point deficit, take an 8-point lead into the locker room.
And that's where we stand, 63-55. Let's go into the box score quickly here. Yes, Grandy, I heard your Michael Petrus reference right there. All day, all night. Jaylen Brown, 27 points, 11 of 16 shooting in that first half. He was 4 or 5 from the line as well. He's joined by Peyton Pritchard with 9, Hugo Gonzalez with 8 in this game for the C's. Trailblazers, though, still just 8 points down. They got 15 from Shaedon Sharpe. Klingon's been a real pain with 11 and 11, a double-double in that first half, 12 points for Denny Advia. Celtics with a 63-55 lead over the Trailblazers from Portland. Jaylen Brown, let's see if he can take them all the way to the finish line here. I'm Sean Silver. Have your headlines coming up. Then we'll send it back to Grandy and Max to call the second half on the BetMGM WROR Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, Drake May here. You know that calm you get when your team has a drive under control? That's the same feeling I get investing and saving with Betterment. Their automated technology does the work to help grow your money and save you on taxes. So when the market gets unpredictable, you can stay calm, cool, and confident. That's what I call the Betterment effect. And it's why I'm glad they're on my team. Get started today at Betterment.com.
Investing involves risk. Performance not guaranteed. Paid client ad. Views may not be representative. See App Store and Google Play Store reviews. Learn more at betterment.com/pursuebetter/partners.
Clogged pipes? Call Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader in drain cleaning and pipelining. You may not need them today, but when you do, think of Drains by James. They've unclogged and pipelined thousands of jobs, and they want to be there for you.
Drains by James. They give a poop about your pipes.
2026 Kias are hitting the lot at McGovern Kia of Norwood. Now is the time to save on all remaining 2025 Kia models. Buy or lease a new 2025 Kia Sportage, Kia Niro, K4, Sorrento, or Telluride and save big. Over 150 new Kias, including a great selection of hybrid, plug-in hybrids, and EVs. Don't miss out. Visit McGovern Kia of Norwood on Route 1 Auto Mile and see why they're New England's top Kia dealership. Shop now at McGovernKiaofNorwood.com. That's McGovernKiaofNorwood.com. Kia, movement that inspires.
Hi, I'm Sean Flaherty, managing partner at Catches Law Group. At Catches, we're proud to stand up for the people who keep New England moving, the ones who have spent a lifetime working hard, day in and day out. Whether you've been hurt on the job or you're suffering from years of physical wear and tear, we're here for you. You deserve real help from real trial lawyers who understand what you've been through and know how to win. There's no fee unless you win. Visit catcheslaw.com or call today to schedule your free consultation. Catches Law Group, fighting for the workers, fighting for you.
At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we're here to help keep you on the road so you can soak up all the summer fun. The road tunes.
Take me out to the ball game.
Hotel pools. Emergency ice cream stops.
Scream for ice cream.
The sunscreen and bug spray everywhere.
It's in my eyes.
At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we're here for it all. So stop in for a quick oil change before you go. Only takes about 15 minutes. No appointment needed.
When your roof's a game changer, you want your pro team in. At H&R Roofing, they've got you covered. Literally. Whether it's your home or your business, H&R Roofing is the go-to crew for quality, dependable roofing. With over 20 years of experience, a factory-certified staff, a 50-year Golden Pledge limited warranty, and the full GAF weather stopper system, your peace of mind is built in. Call H&R Roofing today at 508-348-4348 or visit hr-roofing.com for your free estimate. H&R Roofing. Roof need work? They've got you covered.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Beatstown Fair Tire, nobody looking around the association. Earlier today, Scotty Barnes, 23 points, 25 boards, 10 assists. The Raptors beat the Warriors. Thunder beat the Sixers. 29 points for Chet Holmgren in that one. In progress, Wizards up on the Grizzlies by 1 at the half. The Patriots rolled to a 42-10 win over the Jets this afternoon. Drake May's line, 19-21, 256 yards, 5 touchdowns. Took most of the second half off. New England a perfect 8-0 on the road, trying to lock up the AFC East because the Bills losing to the Eagles right now in the fourth, trying to hang on for dear life there. Earlier, the Dolphins beat the Bucks. Seahawks blasted the Panthers. Jags outlasted the Colts 23-17. They're a win away from a division crown. Steelers couldn't wrap one of their own, however, they lost to the Browns. Bengals wiped the floor with the Cardinals. Saints won their fourth in a row over the Titans. Giants blew out the Raiders. I'm Sean Silver. Celtics up 63-55 at the half over the Blazers on the road. Sean Grady and Cedric Maxwell take you home with the call of the second half. Coming up on the BetMGM WROR Celtics Radio Network.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel. Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
You could think you found your dream home online. The kitchen island looks perfect for your inner chef. The backyard, a paradise for your green thumb. And that extra room, hello walk-in closet. But here's the twist. The lot next door just got rezoned for years of construction. And this sound, yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. Don't let your dream home turn into a nightmare. Work with the expertise and ethical training of a Realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors, right by you.
This is Ty Law, Pro Football Hall of Famer, here to wish you a happy holiday season from me and 110 Grill, the perfect place to get together with friends and family. Enjoy one of their freshly prepared dishes like the pulled pork mac and cheese and chicken caprese, or kick back with a seasonal specialty drink featuring my very own Corvus Vodka, the official vodka of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. At 110 Grill, the entire menu can be made gluten-free. Stop in and pick up a gift card or enjoy the modern American cuisine. Visit 110grill.com.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A three-pointer for Danny Ainge!
KG is locked and loaded tonight. So now, no timeouts. Celtics down one. They have never led. Rozier on the inbound. Bounce pass. Horford catches. 5 seconds to go. Horford pulls his way in. Forces it up and in. The Celtics have the lead. No timeouts for Houston. 3.7 to go.
Man, give me some Cheetos, somebody. I need something to eat.
This place will go berserk. Harden knocks down Smart again and turns the ball over. James Harden implodes in front of a national television audience.
Take that with your beard.
8 years ago tonight, one of the more viral moments in the Cedric Maxwell broadcast career, as James Harden committed 2 offensive fouls on Marcus Smart in the final seconds as the Celtics, who trailed by 20 points in the second quarter, trailed eventually by 26 in the second quarter in a nationally televised game. Marv and Chris Webber had that game on TNT. I remember talking to them at halftime saying how sorry I was that they made the trip to Boston for this game because it was so bad. It turned out to be one of the most memorable moments of that memorable run in that 17-18 season as the Celtics came back and beat the Houston Rockets. As James Harden, Max has had his share of nightmare moments in Boston, and that was one of them.
It happened to be, and Marcus Smart was his mongoose.
All right, second half underway here. Remember, if you have a property disaster, visit BLUsky.com. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow. Jaylen Brown, 3 points away from tying the record. Finds Pritchard. Wild scoop shot, no good, but an offensive rebound put back for Queta. And the Celtics, who couldn't get the double-digit lead in the first quarter, have it now for the first time, 65-55, 30 seconds into the third.
Defense, and don't turn the ball over.
Avdia. Push pass for Shaden Sharp on the right side against Derek White. Return to Avdia straight away. Kamara comes over, sets the screen. Avdia down the left side, pulls up on Jordan Walsh. Drop back to Kamara. Straight away, 3 is good.
See, and some things I don't understand. If I am Jordan over there, I'm not letting Avdia get the ball back freely.
Kamara had been just 1 of 7 till that make. Jaylen Brown driving, spinning, drawing the Uzinaz. Handoff, Queta, jump hook. Misses everything from about 5 feet away. And the rebound for Avdia. Avdia galloping up into the front court. Lead pass for Shaden Sharp. Up fakes on Pritchard. Takes him to the free throw line where his jumper is good. 5 quick points for Kamara. Cuts the Boston lead in half, 65-60. Here's Jaylen with 27 already. Draws the double team. Kick out Pritchard looking for the open man. Derek White finds him. It's Jordan Walsh, but he up fakes on Klingon. Returns a diagonal kick out to Peyton Pritchard. His 3 comes up short. Offensive rebound. Queta keeps it alive. And Jaylen in the corner looking for it right now. His 3 is no good. And an offensive foul.
Oh, goodness. Not again.
Third foul on Queta and another offensive foul. Turnover.
Make the play. Not sure about that one. He's kind of running away. He brushed him. He didn't need to, though.
Blazers with the ball down by 5. They've come back from a lot farther than this in a lot of these home games lately. Here's a step back 3 from Shaedon Sharpe. It is no good over Keita. Offensive rebound, easy put back for Chris Murray as Jaylen Brown got turned around. So 7 quick points for the Blazers as soon as the Celtics took their first double-digit lead, 65-62. Boston by 3. Derek White, little push pass for Peyton Pritchard. Dribbles up top against Avdia. Floats to Keita, now hand off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen, left-hand dribble, drives strong, fumbles it in traffic. Looking to give it up, 4 on the shot clock. Bounce pass out for Keita, hand to Pritchard. Pritchard going to have to make a play. Steps behind the screen, misses the 3 at the shot clock buzzer. Offensive rebound, Jordan Walsh jumps onto his own bench trying to save it, can't do it.
Now the offense is getting a little raggedy. Move the ball via the pass, good things are going to happen. They're trying to double team. They're going to jump that every time you dribble.
65-62. Entry by Sharpe, deflected. Derek White got the hands on it, and Keita comes up with a steal. Oh, Keita got away with that. Chris Webber National Championship game travel. No one's coming to get the ball. Finally, Jaylen Brown does, but not until Scott Foster blows the play down.
And that's the guards. That is about the guards. The guards have to come back, get the ball. You don't allow a big who's not used to dribbling to bring the basketball up.
And they call Jaylen Brown for fouling Kamara away from the ball. Second foul on Jaylen. Avdia for Kamara. Quick entry. Klingon. He's going to kick out instead of driving to the basket. Chris Murray attacks Derek White. Picks it up at the dotted line. Looking for the cutter. Shaedon Sharpe looking for a highlight. And Derek White just rips the ball away before he can dunk it. Jaylen Brown goes the distance, fumbles it, and reverses it up and in anyway. With his back to the basket, he's got 29.
Crowd of people around.
Into the corner. Long jumper. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Pinballs into the hands of Jordan Walsh. Derek White driving deep to the dotted line. Kick out. Jordan Walsh for 3. Rims out, and the rebound belongs to Shaedon Sharpe. Avdia. In the corner. Step back 3. It sits on the rim and then falls in good for him. Boston lead is down to 2. Jaylen Brown sitting on 29 points, trying to make some history here. Derek White. Pull up. Left side 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound Avdia. Avdia driving, scooping, blocked by Keita. Offensive rebound. Shaedon Sharpe jumps over. Everybody throws it down with 2 hands. And as soon as the Celtics take a double-digit lead, the Blazers go on a 12-2 run to tie it. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. 8:04 to go, third quarter. Boston 67, Portland 67 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Meet the new Fire TV Stick 4K Select. Get crystal clear picture with effortless setup and transform your TV with brilliant 4K streaming. With Fire TV Stick 4K Select, the perfect upgrade for your TV is here.
2026 Kias are hitting the lot at McGovern Kia of Norwood. Now is the time to save on all remaining 2025 Kia models. Buy or lease a new 2025 Kia Sportage, Kia Niro, K4, Sorento, or Telluride and save big. Over 150 new Kias, including a great selection of hybrid, plug-in hybrids, and EVs. Don't miss out. Visit McGovern Kia of Norwood on Route 1 Auto Mile and see why they're New England's top Kia dealership. Shop now at McGovernKiaofNorwood.com. That's McGovernKiaofNorwood.com. Kia, movement that inspires.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Zoe. And did you know that pain has a way of stealing the moments that matter the most? Not just your knees, your back, or your shoulders. I'm talking about your morning walks, your weekend plans, your freedom. What if your body still remembers how to heal, but just needs a little help finding its way back? My friends at QC Kinetics, right here in Boston, believe that relief doesn't have to come from surgery or pain pills. They use your body's own natural healing abilities to repair and restore what's been lost, helping you move and feel like yourself again. It's your body's comeback story, powered by the very cells that built you in the first place. No surgery, no pain pills, no long recovery. QC Kinetics delivers long-term relief. Finally, it's time to take that first step. Literally, why not enjoy the holidays pain-free with QC Kinetics? Dancing around that tree. Schedule your free consultation today, and you can use your HSA and FSA accounts for treatments. Call them today at 617-644-PAIN. That's 617-644-PAIN, 617-644-7246.
Apex Entertainment in Marlboro is 100,000 square feet of pure fun. Hey, this is New England kicker Andy Borgalis, and this season, with every field goal I kick, Apex will be donating $100 to support autism education and research at the New England Center for Children. So, be sure to come to Apex and enjoy attractions such as go-karts, bowling, laser tag, sports simulators, mini golf, arcade, and much more. Apex is also your best option for birthday parties, holiday parties, and team building events. For more information, check out Apex on social media or go to apexentertainment.com.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Most importantly, we're back to starting. Celtics and Blazers tied at 67. The Celtics took a 10-point lead early in the quarter. Jaylen Brown just 2 points in the third, sitting on 29. About to match Larry Bird's franchise record for consecutive games with scoring 30 points and pass Bill Sharman on the Celtics all-time scoring list into 12th. But the Celtics hitting caught in transition. We talked to Joe Mazzulla-Max before the game about live ball turnovers against a Portland team when Shaedon Sharpe is galloping up and down the floor.
Well, when Sharpe is running up and down the floor, he's a high wire act. So you got to keep your body on it.
Out of the timeout. Jaylen Brown draws the double team. Free throw line. Jordan Walsh kicks to the corner. Open is Pritchard. His three. No good. Rebound pinballed around, and Shaedon Sharpe picks it up. Scoops it ahead to Kamara. Avdia. Right hand dribble down the right side. Jordan Walsh doesn't want to pick up the foul. Gives Avdia a wide open jumper from the elbow, and he knocks it down.
You go.
You're not going to guard him. You got to get somebody else who will.
You go.
Ball in the hands of Queta. Celtics now trailing 69-67. Queta moves it left side. Jordan Walsh, 5 in the shot clock. Jordan Walsh dribbles inside the dotted line. Finger roll up and good. Tie game.
Be aggressive. Look to take your shot.
Game tied at 69, 6:56 to go. Third quarter, Avdia over the shoulder pass, gives Klingon a three. He doesn't want it. Goes left side. Kamara's three comes up short. Rebound eludes Pritchard and saved from going out of bounds by Avdia. He runs to the right corner and misses an open three. Rebound goes out of bounds.
2 minute second chance opportunities for this Blazer team.
Jaylen Brown, 8 consecutive games with 30 points. And the game before that, the last time he didn't, he had a triple-double as the Celtics went into Cleveland and won. The streak started in that next game, the NBC National game against the Knicks, to start the month of December, a month which he will undoubtedly be the Eastern Conference Player of. Particularly with another win or two for the Celtics. Tie game here, 6:36 to go in the third. Here is Jaylen Brown stepping back, 19 feet, jumper in the air. It's way off. Rebound. Did it deflect off Klingon? It did, so it will stay with the Celtics full shot clock.
I like what they're trying to do right now with Brown. Putting a little bit more pressure on him. You know, you don't allow a guy like to run. Murray did a nice job. I wouldn't have taken Murray out the game. I wouldn't keep Murray in the game as long as I can. Going up against Brown, slow him down.
Under out of bounds, finding the cutter, Hugo Gonzalez. Derek White saw him coming. He beat Avdia to the spot, reverses it up and into the Celtics have the lead, 71-69. Well, Hugo's been really good here. Handoff down the right side. Avdia runs into Jaylen, draws the contact and the foul.
Avdia turns that corner. That's what he's looking to do. Turn the corner, and what he does, extends himself into defenders immediately to get the contact. I like one of my favorite players, World B. Free.
Who never led the league in free throw attempts, but Denny Avdia is, which is extraordinary when you think about some of the guys on that list. He calls out short of the first one, and he is right. He's missed a couple of these free throws here, but this will be his 6th free throw attempt of the afternoon. Now 305 on the year. This is a league that has Giannis, SGA, Jokic, but it's Avdia who's taking more free throws than anybody. He misses both. Rebound ends up in the hands of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen sitting on 29 points. Goes cross-court to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard with the handoff for Simons. Now Jaylen again straight away in the logo. 12 in the shot clock. Floats at left side. Anthony Simons. Bounce pass in the pocket. Queta attacks Klingon. Goes to the left-hand jump hook. Comes up way short. Klingon just took the paint away. Avdia galloping up the middle of the floor. Throws it out at the last second to Kamara. Kick all the way to the trailer. Caleb Love for three. Blazers have the lead. 72-71. Peyton Pritchard. Through the center court logo. Gets a hard screen from Jaylen Brown. Pritchard, bounce pass. For PM EST, straight away 9 of the shot clock. Moves to the Jalen. Against Kamara. Sets the screen. Jalen's three is in the air. It's no good, but he gets knocked down and fouled. And Jaylen Brown will now tie Larry Bird's franchise record at the free throw line.
Do you want to look here and see the landing path of Jaylen Brown here?
He also kicked out his foot into Klingon. But Klingon definitely landed. I'm really surprised they're not looking at that, because Klingon went forward into the landing spot for Jaylen Brown. Releases that breath of air, bends the knees, free throw is in the air, and he has tied Larry Bird.
Well,
9 consecutive 30-point games for Jaylen Brown.
If he is in that zone and hitting like that, not a lot of the guys are going to be able to slow him down.
Second one is no good. Sitting on a tie game here with 5:28 to go in the third. Jaylen Brown has scored 30 points in every game in December. Shooting the third free throw into the sea of thunder sticks. It's in the air and it bounces out. He misses the last two. So we're tied at 72. Jaylen sitting on 30. Kamara against Peyton Pritchard. Shovels back to Avdia. Avdia, right-hand dribble. Simon stays in front of him. Ball pops away from Avdia, and it's grabbed out of the air by Klingon. He throws it down and then stares down and has some words for Luka Garza.
Whoa.
That was not intentional. Jaylen drives and he is fouled by Klingon, and Jaylen goes right back to the line.
They lost the ball. It wasn't a lob. It just came down. Avdia lost it, and the big 7-footer just came in and grabbed it. Wow. I'm surprised they can give taunting there.
Scott Foster having a word with Donovan Klingon, probably on that topic right now, as Jaylen just missed 2 free throws. Knocks the first one down. That ties Bill Sharman on the Celtics all-time scoring list for 13th. One more, he will go into 12th by himself. And up next, sitting at 11, is JoJo White. Where Jason Tatum passed JoJo White and Dave Cowens the same night last year. He banks the free throw in. And Jaylen Brown now sits all alone in 12th on the Celtics all-time scoring list. He's had a busy day. They enter into Young, and Young misses the layup. Now the Celtics should break the tie. Jaylen rises into traffic and lost the ball. He tried to throw it up in the air at the last second for Garza, but it got punched away. Sissoko, no look, lead into the corner. Kamara's three, got it. (77-74). Blazers by 3. Right side, scooping it off the glass, no good. Simons, battle for the rebound. Which way we going? Offensive foul. Loose ball foul on Luka Garza.
Ball just hung on the rim for a minute, then just fell off. Whoa.
Celtics again turned this game around in the second quarter. Went from down 7, scored the first basket of the third to go up 10. But it's been 22-9 Portland since. They lead by 3, 77-74. Avdia deep on the left side. Avdia working on a 17-point game. Has a pretty good look at a straightaway 3. Pritchard takes it away. Ball moves left side. Kamara's 3 is good. Kamara could not make a shot in the first half. Now he's up to 15, 80-74. Portland by 6. Now Simons, the former Blazer, for Luka Garza, looks at the rim for a second. Now looking to hand off to Pritchard. 9 of the shot clock. Jaylen's out of the game, by the way. Pritchard spinning, dropping back to Garza. Left side 3, got it. Most of his threes have been dead straight away. That one was from the left wing. Cuts the Portland lead to 3, 80-77. Celtics just 28% this afternoon from 3, which is the reason they trail. Sissoko. Bounce pass, top of the circle. Kamara dribbling away from Sam Hauser. Shot clock at 8. Long cross court. Avdia will try the 3 over Ugo. Front iron, no good. And the rebound for Sam Hauser. Pritchard into the front court. Dribbling low. Hand to Simons. Return to Pritchard straight away. 14 on the shot clock. Garza sets the screen. Pritchard dribbles behind it into a right side three. Way off. Air ball. Offensive rebound. Saved by Ugo. Kick out Simons. Moves it left side. Sam Hauser tying three. Comes up short. Offensive rebound. Garza blocked from behind. And the Blazers come out of the pack with it. Big play by Sissoko. Caleb Love drives into Simons. Misses the running layup. And Luka Garza has the rebound. Nobody can make a shot.
Yeah, Love banging and running and screaming. No results.
Simons offensive foul away from the ball. Runs over Sissoko. The call of the day.
Absolutely. Track that down. That's like 12 of those.
And it brings us to a timeout on the floor with 2:47 to go in a wild third quarter. Portland 80, Boston 77 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and you can get up to a $5 cashback bonus on your first tank.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BACK to get up to a $5 cashback bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right your bank to PayPal or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BACK to get up to a $5 cashback bonus on your first tank. That's code BACK for up to a $5 cashback bonus.
You've got a big day, so you use Unstoppable Scent Boosters to give your laundry non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the day goes, you
can't stop this power, this walk, this pose, this strut, this look, this talk.
Your clothes will be so fresh you can confidently strut into that end of the day meeting like a
bosses. Let's talk business in my office.
Add new Unstoppable Beads to your wash for 24-hour non-stop freshness so you can smell unstoppable.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
The magic isn't over yet. Target's clearance event is happening now with savings of up to 50%. It's the perfect time to get set for the year with great deals on clothing and shoes for the whole family, beauty faves for every style, toys that keep the fun going, and so much more. Don't miss out because these deals go fast. Score incredible savings and keep the magic going during the clearance event, now in stores, only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Hit 98.5thesportshub.com.
Back and forth we go in a sloppy game on a Sunday afternoon. Teams are combined for 30 turnovers. Portland with the ball at a three-point lead late in the third quarter. Abdia, long cross court, gives Caleb Love a wide open three. Short front iron. The rebound belongs to Derek White. Good box out on Sissoko. Derek White fouled by Sissoko. Just slid his feet. Would not give Derek White room to turn the corner. Third team foul here with 2:32 to go in the quarter.
I'm looking a bit more pressure on the basketball, the initial point of attack. That's what Portland's doing.
Celtics have cooled off offensively today. 26% from three, 43% from the floor. Wide open is Hugo Gonzalez, and his three also will come up short. Celtics 8 of 32 from three. Trailing by 3. Attacking, Kamara. Hauser takes the paint away. Bounce past Caleb Love, swings to Abdi. He's got a pretty good look for the right side. He knocks down a 3. Hasn't been a great three-point shooting day for Portland, but they've outshot the Celtics here. They've made 13. 5 more threes for the Blazers than the Celtics today. That's a huge turnaround. Remember, the Celtics made 20 on Friday night. Portland by 5. Simons, crazy deep 3. That is no good. That was not a good shot. Rebound, Shireman goes to the floor to keep it alive, and Hugo Gonzalez will chase it down to the corner. Celtics get a second chance on this possession with hustle. Shireman, pump fake in the paint. Nobody goes for it. Kick out, open. Simons, 3. Got it.
That was a pump fake. Being patient. The defense took it away. This time, kick over to Simons for the jump shot.
Simons hit his first 3 today, then missed 4 in a row in his return to Portland until that one, 83-80. Blazers with the lead. Sissoko enters to Kamara. Diagonal kick out. Caleb Love's wide open 3 is no good. And Shireman gets pushed in the back and draws the foul. Every time Max Shireman is on the floor, good things are happening for the Celtics over the last couple of weeks.
Yes, and you remember when Joe Mazzulla would just ride him. So, but that's a coach believing that this guy can give you something else. I've talked about him before, man. I've talked about John Havlicek life. When I watch him, he's not the fastest, he's not the quickest, he's not the strongest. Basketball IQ good, but boy, unbelievable shooter when he sets his feet.
Celtics trying to finish this day in style, a day that began with Drake May's historic performance against the Jets, and now the Patriots are champions again of the AFC East. Who saw that coming? Simons dribbles to his left, gets blocked from behind by Sissoko, but he fouled him. Blazers are going to consider challenging this, but they're going to lose. Simons going to get free throws here.
Too aggressive right there. He goes up with jump shot. You land him, you hit him on the hand as he goes up with an easy call for the official.
Celtics have not lost in this building in 85 months, November of 2018. Simons gets the first.
The house that Bill Walton built. Man.
Well, not really. That's next door.
He helped build this one.
Which still in use. Not as much use here because they've got an amazing soccer stadium downtown. They love their soccer here in Portland. They use that for concerts and stuff like that. But when they did the Bill Walton 30 for 30, they had everybody, a lot of those Blazers had a reunion over at the Coliseum, which is part of this plaza here with the Moda Center and the Rose Quarter. Simons gets all 3 free throws, and the Celtics score 6 quick points, all from Anthony Simons to tie the game at 83. Minute 4 to go in the third quarter if you're syncing up. Shaden Sharp, closed down by Ugo Gonzalez. Pulls up, 20 feet, no good. Rebound, Blazers, Chris Murray. Murray in the corner against Hauser. Tries to pull his way through, no shot available, so he'll throw it out to Sissoko. Fall away 3 is no good. The rebound for Derek White. Lead for Ugo Gonzalez. Ugo driving in on Avdia, has his shot blocked, but the offensive rebound gobbled up by Simons, who steps under the basket and spins it off his fingertips, off the window, and then Simons has scored 8 straight points to give Boston the lead here in Portland. Shaden Sharp, trail 3 is good, and the Blazers regain the lead. Ends the 8-0 Simons run, 86-85, Portland by 1. Celtics ball, 2 for 1 is gone here now with 25 seconds to go in the third. Simons out of the Blazer logo at center court. 10 on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock as we count it down to the third quarter. Simons dribbling between his legs against Shaden Sharp. Starts his drive, hangs in the air, 10-footer, bounces out. Rupert has the rebound. Blazers have the final shot. 4 seconds to go in the third. Avdia against Shireman. Avdia moves into the corner. Sissoko has to turn, launch, and he very nearly hit a tough angle 3 to end the third quarter. But we've got a 1-point game. As we did at the end of the first quarter, Celtics trailed by 1. They led by 8 at halftime, but they're down by 1 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at the Moda Center. Portland 86, Boston 85 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Participating U.S. Wendy's.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Imagine looking up and seeing 48 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 48 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2024 CY total sales.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Stay tuned for Omega Postgame Live, presented by Amica Insurance. And Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. We got a long way to go to get there. Celtics trail 86-85. Portland a 1-point lead and the ball going left to right in the home whites as we begin the fourth quarter here in Portland. And the Celtics trying to win for the 7th consecutive time. Shaden Sharp with Anthony Simons, his old teammate, all over his shoulder. Kick back to Caleb Love. Gallus past Gonzalez, throws to the corner. Rupert dribbles to the free throw line, not looking at the rim. Hand off Caleb Love, pressure with 2 in a shot clock. Has to force a 3. Got it!
You play great defense, lock them up, and knocks down the excellent shot.
Big 3 by Caleb Love at the shot clock buzzer, 89-85. Portland by 4. They have outshot the Celtics today. From the floor and from the 3. Jaylen Brown sitting here. Queta hands to White. Quick 3. That's way off Derek White. But we got a foul here. As away from the ball, Gonzalez got fouled by Caleb Love. Derek White does not have it. 1 of 7 from 3. 2 for 10 from the floor. Jaylen Brown is 12 of 19. The rest of the Celtics are 19 of 56.
Well, the thing about, Derek White, he can get on in a heartbeat.
Boston down 4. Opening minute, fourth quarter. Derek White. The win streak on the line. Left-hand dribble down the left side. Pulls up at the elbow. His jumper is off. Offensive rebound. Queta puts it right back up and gets fouled.
Good job by Queta. This time just getting inside out with that basketball.
Pritchard and White, who combined, each had 40-point games against the Blazers. The last time we saw the Blazers in Boston last March. Today have combined to go 5 of 21. Throwing a 4 for 11 from Anthony Simons, and Sam Hauser missing all 4 of his shots, and now Queta misses a free throw.
Getting your looks. Just have to knock these shots down. You definitely have to hit your free throws.
Queta bends the knees. Second one is in the air and good. 89-86. Portland by 3 on the ball. Shaden Sharp. Out on the left side against Hugo Gonzalez. Right-hand dribble, drive strong, kick to the wing. Caleb Love going to attack Simon, slides it out to the left side. Rupert for 3, rims out, rebound. Chris Murray had it, lost it, knocked away by Simons, but he couldn't keep it in bounds.
Get Brown back in this game here in a minute.
Rupert under out of bounds, dangerous, but clinging with that 7'2" frame is able to grab it out near half court. And hand to Caleb Love. Love step back 3 on Simons. No good. Wide left. Rebound. Pinballed around. Hauser will chase it down. But Klingon is a threat every time down there.
It does. He gets his hands on almost every one of these balls.
Sam Hauser toward Derek White. Klingon has 5 offensive rebounds already. White down the right side. Handoff underneath the wraparound pass for Queta for the easy 2.
Queta on the backside waiting for that basketball. White
89.
sometimes can be just a decoy.
89-88, Portland by 1, and the ball, 10:07 to go. Caleb Love attacks Keita in the paint, kicks out to the wing. Rupert throws it right through Gonzalez for Shaedon Sharpe, who drives, misses the layup. Derek White has the rebound. Gonzalez can't believe he didn't get that steal. Well, no harm was done. Derek White almost dribbled into traffic, turns to the free throw line, throws it back out to Simons. Return to Derek White. Celtics will reset it with 11 on the shot clock. Derek White and Simons crisscross. White going to pull up, shoot a three. These are just hope shots by Derek White. No good. Rebound Klingon. Klingon's got 13 rebounds. Portland by 1. Down the middle of the floor. Sharpe floats it with the right hand. Does not get the bounce. Easy offensive rebound. Put back for Klingon and the foul.
Klingon's just too big. And at that point, you got to wrap him. Try to wrap him up as soon as he gets the basketball before he gets into the shooting motion.
Yeah, Klingon's not a guy that shoots free throws bad enough that you hack him, but you got to take that layup away. Hayden didn't want to pick up a fourth foul. Jaylen Brown comes back in a little early here with 9:29 to go. Joe Mazzulla has managed his minutes very carefully this year. Close game in the fourth quarter. No free throw. Klingon misses it. No three-point play. So we're at 91-88. Jaylen Brown back in the game for the Celtics, who trail by 3 with 9:22 to go. Jaylen's already made his history today with a 32-point afternoon. He dribbles to the right. He's open for a straightaway three. It's wide left. And the rebound is the 15th for Donovan Klingon. Caleb Love made some big plays in this game. Switches to the right hand. Comes right at Keita. Muscles it up. No good. Gets the late foul call. Fourth foul on Keita, who tried to backpedal out of the way. He couldn't do it. And Caleb Love, being aggressive, will go to the free throw line here with a 3-point lead at 9:06 to go.
Sometimes when you look to not commit a foul, you're just so careful that a lot of times you're just going to stumble into it. You just have to keep being aggressive and pick your points of attack.
10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Station.
Randy Max, Motor Center in Portland. Celtics trying to win a game despite shooting poorly. 24% from 3. An uncharacteristic number of turnovers, 13 of them for the Celtics. They find themselves down by 5 here with exactly 9 minutes to go if you're syncing up. 93-88 Portland. Luka Garza has replaced Keita with a 4 foul. Pritchard straight away. Bounce pass for Luka Garza, standing on the 3-point line. Hand back to Pritchard. Pritchard return to Garza. Has that 3, didn't want it. Goes to Derek White instead. Been a rough day for Derek White. Dribbles to the free throw line. Runner off the wrong foot is up and good. That's the one he makes. 12 feet away.
And the easy shots for him.
We have been 2 for 12 until that make. 93-90. Shaedon Sharpe goes left side. Sissoko up, fakes the 3, drives around Derek White, kick out diagonal. Love moves into the corner. Chris Murray closed on. Return to Caleb Love. He up fakes the 3, steps around Hauser into an open 2 and knocks it down for the elbow. Well, Caleb Love has been great here in the second half. 13 points. 95-90. Portland by 5. 8:11 to go. Luka Garza handed Derek White. Left side of the floor, gets in deep, draws 2 men, kick out to Garza, open 3. Nope, back iron, long rebound, Portland will get it. Celtics down to 23.7% from 3. Sissoko spins, trying to force it into Donovan Klingon. And did he land? He did. He landed before getting rid of the pass, hoping to draw a foul. And the Blazers, meanwhile, adding to their league-leading total, have committed 19 turnovers today.
I don't know about that, but it looked like it was some contact in by White. I would love to find Sam here if you could. Set up play for him coming off one of these picks.
Jaylen Brown jumps to his left. 18-footer is on line, but it bounces short. And Klingon has his 16th rebound. Caleb Love slowed down by Hauser. Drop back to Klingon. Cranks up that 3. Sails it too strong. And Jaylen Brown will chase down the rebound, his 7th. Jaylen methodically into the offensive end at the free throw line. Protects the ball. He kicks out to Hauser. Return to Jaylen. Straight away against Chris Murray. Jaylen creates some contact, steps in the middle of the floor, floats it from 12 feet, and it bounces in.
But Murray's making him work, though. And I like that when I see a guy defending the basketball at that rate.
34 for Jaylen Brown. Boston down by 3. Shaedon Sharpe. Kick out Klingon. Here's the handoff to Caleb Love. Love leans into a jumper, trying to draw contact that he does on Hauser, who immediately points to Matt Reynolds on the Boston bench and says, challenge that. Joe Mazzulla looks over, not as optimistic. They are going to challenge, though. Matt Reynolds said, absolutely, let's do it. And Joe Mazzulla would challenge the shooting foul on Sam Hauser. It comes with 7:05 to go. Portland 95, Boston 92 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Meet the new Fire TV Stick 4K Select. Get crystal clear picture with effortless setup and transform your TV with brilliant 4K streaming. With Fire TV Stick 4K Select, the perfect upgrade for your TV is here.
Nobody knows the New England commercial business needs like McGovern Ford in Lowell, Framingham, Saugus, and Beverly. They offer the full line of Ford-built tough trucks and vans for commercial use. Get a dependable workhorse for hauling, delivery, or specialized business tasks. Ford commercial trucks and vans deliver the performance and value professionals trust. They install snowplows too. McGovern Ford in Framingham, Lowell, Beverly, and Saugus. Shop now at McGovernFord.com.
I know, Nelson. I'm telling them. Winter doesn't knock politely. It kicks the door in. That's why Super Service Today gives your home more than a tune-up. It gets a winter defense plan, a deep camera look inside your furnace's heart, an examination of the drains and filters, and pressure tests that spot trouble before it's too late. It's $199 and also makes you a Total Care member where you get 2 free visits per year, priority scheduling, and peace of mind. Because when winter bares its teeth, we have your back. Book now at superservicetoday.com.
Erectile dysfunction affects nearly 50% of men over age 50. But even with so many men affected, finding a trusted provider to treat the condition isn't so simple. This is Dale for Northeast Men's Health, a Promenic restorative health practice, and I'm excited to announce the opening of our newest location of Northeast Men's Health in Warwick, Rhode Island. As a Promenic affiliate, Northeast Men's Health can offer men with ED the latest treatment protocols, which are shown in medical studies to be effective in well over 90% of men. And unlike groups that only offer wave therapy or online pharmacies that just sell pills, we offer a variety of treatments to help get you the results you want. You should also know that Northeast Men's Health is a true medical practice, which means our providers have access to a complete range of treatment options to get you back on track. So call Northeast Men's Health today. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes a medical consult, blood work, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 617-793-5000. That's 617-793-5000. Or go to northeastmenshealth.com.
Sam Hauser said, Matt Reynolds, we got a challenge. Matt Reynolds said to Joe Mazzulla, we got a challenge. Joe Mazzulla said, I'm challenging, and it works out. Celtics win the challenge, no foul. Ball went straight out of bounds, so it will be Boston ball. Celtics will get possession here, and no free throws for the Blazers in a three-point game, 95-92 Portland with 7:05 to go.
That's believing in your player right there. Sam comes over. I thought it might have got part of the basketball, but immediately went to the back. Said Reynolds, no, big call. Or big non-call.
Celtics 4-game win streak after losing those 2 makeup games in the NBA Cup. Game 2 of the road trip. Jaylen Brown's already made history today. At the free throw line, gets Kamara up in the air, and his jumper rims out. Rebound Klingon. 17 rebounds for Klingon. Portland by 3 on the ball. 6:43 to go. Celtics just have not been able to make shots today. One of their worst shooting days of the year. Avdia gets it back from Kamara. Avdia pressured. Gives it up. They want Kamara to shoot the 3. He does, and it's good. Kamara's been great in the second half. 98-92, Portland by 6. 6:22 to go. Celtics 9 of 39 from 3. Jaylen Brown dribbling to the elbow. Handoff Sam Hauser. Kick out Ugo Gonzalez. Handoff Pritchard. Knocked away by Caleb Love. Pritchard saves it. 7 on the shot clock. Pritchard shovels back to Ugo. Up fakes the 3. Now drive. Takes a Euro step. Then kicks out to Hauser for 3. Got it. Big play made by Ugo.
It was. This time just got in the air, then found. That said over and over again, find Sam. Find Sam.
10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for Ugo Gonzalez today. 98-95. Portland lead is 3. They've lost a lot of close games in this building over the last few weeks. Avdia steps back away from Hauser. 3 going to come up short. Rebound, Ugo Gonzalez. His 5th. Celtics -8 on the glass. Jaylen Brown slowed down at the free throw line. Kick out. Ugo is open. His 3. Right down the middle. Tie game.
Boy, the young man is, he's showing something. He is showing it. He got the set. I tell you that. He got the set of him.
making plays, making hustle plays, stealing balls, defending guys, and then all of a sudden when he's open and knocked out a big three, he knocks down the big three. 5:32 to go. We start over again. Boston 98, Portland 98 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport, key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer, with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Chicken is now just 97 cents a pound at Shaw's and Star Market. That's right, today through Thursday. Pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, Drumsticks, Thigh or Leg Quarters, Bone In for just 97 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup. Or get delivery. Save on chicken today and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Mike Rowe here with a random fact. More than half of the homes that have basements in North America will experience water damage. It's true. Whether it's basement moisture, flooding, or bowing walls, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to waterproof your basement and stabilize your walls. Busy Dog Basement Technologies is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Bull riding, raw power, relentless courage, and the heart of a cowboy. Witness every second that will leave you breathless at PBR Boston at TD Garden, January 2nd and 3rd. Tickets available at PBR.com and Ticketmaster.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Sellout crowd at the Moda Center in Portland, packed in here. Plenty of Celtic fans to see the Celtics only trip through the Pacific Northwest. Attendance brought to you as always by Ticketmaster. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball at the Garden all season with seats from Ticketmaster. Making a switch. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. Who will go about 32 days with 4 home games. Then they'll have 4 home games in the span of 6 days, starting a week from Monday against Chicago. But here, back-to-back threes by Hauser and Hugo Gonzalez have tied the game at 98 with 5:27 to go. Portland ball. Tamani Kamara in a big second half. He and Caleb Love. Returns it to Avdia. Avdia, chased by Hugo Gonzalez. Works his way to the free throw line. Kick out. Kamara up fakes, drives on Jaylen Brown, gets to the baseline, floats it up and in.
All right, pushing towards a guy, a shot blocker. Good move by the shot blocker.
Kamara's up to 20. 5 minutes to go. Queta pressured in the backcourt. They got to get the ball away from him. The Celtic guards finally do. Derek White has it. Boston down 2. Derek White hasn't shot it well, but he's got 4 steals this afternoon. Derek White down the right side against Chris Moore. He gets in deep and runs it off the window and in before anybody can get there.
When your jump shot's not going, this time attack the rim.
And why? Because Klingon is out of the game. Tie game, 4:36 to go. Caleb Love. A little wraparound bounce pass. Love gets it back, and he is wide open for a straightaway 3. Celtics keep losing Caleb Love. He's got 15 off the Portland bench. 103-100. Should be 18 now. They're just slow on the stats. Blazers by 3, 4:12 to go. Derek White moves it in the middle, looking for Queta, but Queta was being held, so Derek White threw it towards the pass interference to get the call. 3rd team foul on the Blazers. It should be on Kamara.
White beat his man cleanly with the first step. It's the last replay. If you're going to push White, you got to push him back to the left hand, the weaker of the hands. But as you said, when the shot blocker's not in the game, you got to get to the rim as fast as you can. Look on the floor with the Blazers out there. No shot blockers. What they're doing, they're guarding the 3-point line. The Blazers.
Only they play Klingon and they have Rob Williams. Rob not playing today. They're saving him for tomorrow's big game here against Dallas. Trying to hold on. They're in another close game here at home. Portland by 3, 4:03 to go. Jaylen Brown double team, throws it away. Anticipated by Kamara. His lead for Sharp. Knocked away by Derek White. A huge Derek White play. Gonzalez ahead to Pritchard. Now Jaylen Brown coming downhill. Hangs in the air. Goes off the window and in. Offensive foul. Wipe it away.
Now Brown is trying to tell his guys, I did not do anything. Get a chance to see the replay. Comes in.
Foul meets criteria for a flagrant foul.
And they're looking at it for a flagrant. As Jalen's left elbow went up and hit Avdia. I don't think this is going to be a flagrant because it was in the natural shooting motion, but you're not going to get an overrule of an offensive foul. And would have got the Celtics within 1 with 3:50 to go. Fans gasped because Jalen's elbow went into Avdia. He was dribbling with his right hand, elevated, and went forward. And his left elbow caught Avdia right in the face. He did not alter his shot to create the contact. But his elbow went crashing into Avdia.
I think Avdia, add a little bit to that. Finding where he wanted to be and what he wanted to do. This time, Brown goes in, boom. Ooh, he got him pretty good with that elbow.
Scott Foster taking a long look at this. He and Natalie Sago both. Jaylen Brown, 27 in the first half, 34 in the game to match Larry Bird's franchise record for consecutive 30-point games, and he also passed Bill Sharman into 12th on the Celtics all-time scoring list. That's a busy afternoon, but the Celtics' 4-game win streak very much on the line right now.
After review, it's been determined that the call on the floor has been upgraded to a flagrant foul 21 for extension of the elbow to the face of Avdia. That's been deemed unnecessary. Therefore, Avdia will shoot 2, and Portland will retain possession of the ball in the front court with 24 in the shot clock. A team foul will also be posted since this offensive foul is upgraded to a flagrant foul.
That's a very tough call. It was certainly, I think you had to look at it. But to call that unnecessary contact when Avdia was challenging the shooting motion of Jaylen Brown, I'm not sure about. But that's a monster call here. It could be a 4-point swing.
Well, those are the plays that can change a game. But you think of early in the basketball game, what happened when you had a chance to go up by, by 8, no, by 10. I think when Jordan got the ball in the middle, came down instead of dishing the ball off, got into a situation where he ran over a defender.
And Avdia misses 2 more free throws.
What would your boys say? Who was here?
Ball don't lie.
This is
Blazers own Rasheed Wallace.
Yep,
but how about Avdia is an 81% free throw shooter, and today he is 3 for 8. Blazers have missed 8 free throws and committed 20 turnovers. It's going to be a tough night of sleep if this one gets away. Portland by 3, 3:44 to go. Avdia steps back, no shot available, so they swing it around the horn into the corner. Shaden Sharp, bounce pass. Sissoko, he'll launch a 3, rims out, rebound. Celtics have it. Peyton Pritchard puts in the hands of Jaylen Brown. Boston somehow is still within 3. Portland does not score in that possession. Jaylen right down the middle of the floor, bounce pass. Keita, 2-hand slam. Kamara saying Jaylen pushed him away. Timeout, Tiago Splitter.
Good drive then, and sometimes when you're scoring, you can be a decoy. Good drive, good pass off to the big for the dunk.
3:22 to go. Blazers will have the ball leading 103-102.
Well, they found a way. That's what you're looking for. You find a way to try to win a game, and you do it because you're going to out-defend these guys. You know, when people are playing at home, man, they make some great plays. But if you're on the road, you have to counter by making your own great plays on your defensive end. I think that's where it starts. Not the offense, but the defense.
That should have been a devastating sequence for the Celtics. You have a Jaylen Brown basket taken away, trailing by 3. Then he is called for an offensive foul and a flagrant foul, giving the Blazers 2 shots and the ball. So instead of getting within 1, the Blazers could have gone up by 7 or 8, and it's an empty possession with 2 missed free throws by Avdia and then they can't convert. Cada comes back the other end and dunks, and it's a 1-point game.
Make a play. Make the big plays are your friends on the defensive end. And isn't it strange, though? You look at this game now. Hugo has been in this game, and this is one of the younger players. But, boy, they have some confidence in these big situations.
4 times this year, the Celtics have been held under 29% from 3. They have lost all 4 of those games. They're at 27% right now, but they're within 1 with 3:22 to go.
Well, just loving the fact that Hugo's in this game. When you have a young player, how much confidence do you have in him? We have veterans over there.
Avdia. Left-hand dribble behind the screen of Klingon. Long cross court. Shaden Sharp had a 3, didn't want to take it against Ugo. That long reach. He'll take this one and hit it. He relocated, and Kamara found him. He stepped away from Ugo, sticks the 3, and it's 106-102.
Or got to a better place that we want to shoot the basketball.
Shaden Sharp, not a great three-point shooter, 5 of 8 today. 106-102. 2:48 to go. Boston down by 4. Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble to a spot. He's going to take a 3 and knock it down.
Man, this is called spitting in the well now. You make
everything
one.
He wants to do, he's doing right now. 37 for Jaylen Brown, 106-105 Portland. Avdia, over-the-shoulder pass for a left-side 3 that rims out off the fingertips of Love, and Pritchard has the rebound. Now the Celtics should take the lead with 2:23 to go. Derek White finds Jaylen Brown right side. Kamara will defend. Jaylen, left-hand dribble, gets to Gonzalez. Screen comes downhill, then kicks back to Ugo. 4-3, it rims out. And the rebound is the 18th for Donovan Klingon.
Great basketball play, though.
We're about to hit 2 minutes remaining right now. Portland by 1. Avdia, left side of the floor. Derek White defending. Avdia ducks the shoulder, drives, handoff. Klingon dropped it. Loose ball. Pritchard pounces on it. Pritchard leading a 3-on-2. Ahead for Jaylen Brown. Avdia back. Jaylen Brown finds Derek White. Trail 3. Rims out. Not his day. Shooting the 3, and the Blazers have the rebound. Derek White is 1 for 9. Celtics 12 of 44.
And you're still within hailing distance.
1-point game. Avdia against Pritchard. For Shaden Sharp. Dribbling behind his back. Pull up on Ugo Gonzalez. Shuttles to Avdia for 3. Rims out. Trying to lean it in with the body language. Ugo Gonzalez has the rebound. Another chance for the Celtics here. Down 1. Clock rolling. 1:17, 1:16, 1:15 to go.
Gotta get this
it's in the
ball
hands
back.
of Jaylen Brown. Double teamed at half court. Knocked backwards. And the ball is stolen. Shaden Sharp falls down. They call a foul on Jaylen Brown. And he is furious that no foul was called on Shaden Sharp. Sharp knocked him backwards and dislodged him from the basketball, which is almost always a call. And now Shaden Sharp will get 2 free throws with Portland up by 1 and 68 seconds left.
Still going to be a one-possession game, even if he makes these free throws. I'm not sure who Brown was yelling at. It almost seemed like he was yelling at White. Like, give me the basketball and then move out of the way or get to it in the shooting position.
Another missed free throw.
Pressure bust pipes, man.
The Blazers are 8 of 17 today.
Here's what I don't like. Hugo's on the other side with the big 7-footer. If he misses, what an advantage Portland has.
Gonzalez trying to box out Klingon. Second free throw is good. 107-105. Boston down by 2. How many chances are the Blazers going to give the Celtics to steal this game? Bad pass by Derek White. Into the backcourt. Celtics turn it over again. And Derek White can't believe the mistake he just made.
You got to get the ball to Brown on the move. What the defense is entrenched and they're just putting pressure on him at the very top, not allowing him to get the basketball.
Third time this year the Celtics have turned it over 17 times. Portland by 2 on the ball. 56 seconds to go. Avdia straight away against Peyton Pritchard. Avdia dribbling between his legs. Tries the right side. Gets in deep. Runs it off the window and in. 4-point game. 45 seconds to go. Jaylen. Lead for Derek White. He is open. Left side 3 in the air. Got it! And the Celtics are still alive and back within 1. 109-108. That's the confidence of going back to Derek White, even on a bad day. 32 on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. Blazers ball leading 109-108. Celtics have both timeouts left. Avdia, step back three. Bounces, out. Offensive rebound, put back for Klingon, and the foul. The Celtics go small, and they pay a huge price.
Just talked about it. Being on the offside when this ball goes up. Hugo tried all he could trying to box him out, but that big lumberjack, there was no way to get him out of the paint.
And now a big free throw for Klingon, trying to make it a two-possession game with 22 seconds left. The Celtics' 6-game win streak in this building. A 6-game win streak against the Blazers and a 4-game win streak overall. Very much in jeopardy now. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. But the Celtics trail by 4. 22.4 to go. Blazers lead 112-108.
Well, you're in position then, trying to do what you wanted to do. And when you had a small, and I just pointed that out, Avdia was taking this shot. And then what you're saying then, Hugo had to box out. And Hugo was going up against the lumberjack. There's no way you're going to get him out of the post, and they never did.
The Celtics don't have much going for them, but the only thing they do have, if they can score here quick, this is not the day the Blazers want to be shooting free throws to try to seal this game. But you got to score fairly quickly and then foul. Boston down 4 with 22.4 to go.
Yeah. Oh, and those are like that, But what we said before, bad teams will give you an opportunity.
This game got away from the Celtics early in the third quarter. They scored first out of halftime to take a 10-point lead. And then an almost immediate 14-2 run for the Blazers. Celtics have had no answer for Donovan Klingon today. Portland +8 on the glass. He has 7 of their 15 offensive rebounds. We said at the start of the day, this game was going to be decided by the offensive glass. A lot of close games have gotten away from the Blazers on their home floor, playing shorthanded. This one they're trying to secure, leading by 4 with 22 seconds to go. Derek White will trigger the inbound. Simons back in the game with Pritchard, Brown, and Hauser. Scott Foster hands it to Derek White, and here we go. Ball in safe for Sam Hauser. Hand back to Derek White, and the Blazers foul. They had a foul to give.
See, Blazers, this is smart. Blazers are not going to allow the Celtics to shoot a 3. If you're the Blazers right now, foul in this situation, let them shoot 2 free throws.
Avdia looks to the bench, says, "You want me to foul?" Derek White triggers in, misses Jaylen Brown. Loose ball, Blazers have it. In the hands of Avdia, Celtics have to foul now, and they will with 15.9 to go. The #1 turnover team in the NBA comes into the Moda Center to play the worst turnover team in the league, and the Celtics can't hang on to it, and the 18th turnover is going to be the one that finishes it today.
2 or 3 times trying to get the ball to Brown, and too much pressure on that basketball.
Celtics had a chance to get their 20th win today and extend their lead to 2 games on 3rd place in the Eastern Conference. Instead, Avdia, who's had a terrible day from the free throw line, rattles this one home. The Celtics scored just 23 points in the 4th quarter. The #2 offense in the league, which has been rolling throughout the month of December. Just couldn't make a shot today. 13 of 45 from 3. Avdia bounces both free throws in. Boston down 6, 15.9 to go. Hauser in safe to Pritchard, who's got to race into the front court.
First time.
Pritchard cross half court. He's going to drive, lob it for Keita. They miss connection. How fitting that it will end on a turnover. Avdia will dribble out the clock. The Celtics' 4-game win streak is over. Their 6-game win streak against the Blazers is over. Their 6-game win streak in Portland is over. And the Blazers finally hang on for a home court win. The final score, Portland 114, Boston 108. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Guys, thanks for helping me carry my Christmas tree.
Zoe, this thing weighs a ton.
Drewski, live with your legs, man.
Santa, did you get my letter?
Is he's talking to you, Bridges.
I'm not that.
Of course he did, right, Santa?
You know, my elf Drewski here, he handles the nice list.
An elf? I'm 6'3". What everyone wants is iPhone 17. And at T-Mobile, you can get it on them. That center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies, right, Mrs. Claus?
I'm Mrs. Claus's much younger sister. And at T-Mobile, there's no trade-in needed when you switch, so you can keep your old phone.
Or give it as a gift.
And the best part, you can make the switch to T-Mobile from your phone in just 15 minutes.
Guys, my side of the tree is slipping.
Timber!
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Switch in just 15 minutes and get iPhone 17 on us with no trade-in needed.
With 24 monthly bill credits for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Finance agreement 256 gigs, $830. Eligible port in a new line. $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Check out in 15 minutes or less per line. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim. Your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Brex.com.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Derek White triggers in, misses Jaylen Brown. Loose ball, Blazers have it. In the hands of Avdia. Celtics have to foul now, and they will with 15.9 to go. The number one turnover team in the NBA comes into the Moda Center to play the worst turnover team in the league, and the Celtics can't hang on to it, and the 18th turnover is going to be the one that finishes it today. Brutal turnover day for the Celtics. They shoot 29% from three. They commit 19 turnovers, and that's how the win streak overall against the Blazers and in Portland all come to an end. 114-108 is the final with Advanced Network Cybersecurity Solutions and a trusted partnership. Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com. Today, Celtics had an ugly offensive day. 19 assists on their 40 field goals with each one. $25 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine Scares for Veterans Program. Visit 98.5 the Sports Hub /veteran. See how they're connecting every veteran in need of oral health care in Boston to a dental home at no cost. Jaylen Brown makes history, but the Celtics are beaten in Portland by a final of 114-108. Max and I will wrap it up next on the BetMGM 98.5 the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 2026 CR-V, a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic SI and Type R.